Look at, look at. He's real. That means all of you could be real too. Nine, the emotes appear opposite on the screen chat. How is that possible? Mic check. Do you guys hear him?
No,
I am in fact
I'm doing
a
that for me.
hallucination. Oh, okay.
Mine is weird. I gotta turn this music.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a bot. You don't have a physical body. That's a damn shame. Muted now?
Who's muted?
Who's muted? Did you just go deaf?
Me?
No. I think Blegclom just lost his hearing live during the stream. That's crazy. Oh, you know what, too? I bet my YouTube chat's not working. I don't see any people in YouTube chat. That's pretty bigoted of me. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Look what the cat dragged in. Nope. My typing jumped out and chat into sound. I'm sorry. It's okay. We had no music earlier. Oh my god, I was playing music, but then I muted it because, oh my god, dumb. That's so funny. I had great music, by the way. I was listening to it the whole time. Whoops. YouTube taking 30 minutes to post chats again. She hates us. I do. What's up, Dutch Nyanus? There you go. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know. You're in the YouTube chat. I see you. I see you now. I had it all screwed up. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Dutch Matrix? Although I'm pretty sure people already know you from chat, but
I am Dutch Matrix. Hello, welcome. I am. I'm a mainly.
He doesn't sound Dutch.
No, I'm not Dutch. I'm from California.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thanks. What am I? What do I do? I play video games. I hang out with Spider and Pixel Plus and Dirt a lot and Kyrion, and I play a lot of Helldivers.
Dirt.
But Dirt, his name's Dirt. Literally, his name's Dirt.
Oh, I see. Well, my name's Anus. So
I eat dirt. Take some serious, like you.
Fair enough.
Other than that, I guess main channel stuff is I kind of want to do more reactions and stuff like that, and I want to do mentoring for guys and a lot theological stuff. Yeah, that kind of.
Hell yeah. Or Jesus, yeah. Good morning. He's not Austrian either. No, he's not. He's streaming straight from California. We don't know how much longer he's going to be able to speak, his mind, I think of all the places, California is going to get UK'd the fastest.
It probably already is.
Prayers for Dutch Matrix. We don't know how much longer he's allowed to speak. I had to move over here because Rumble died. The fuck Rumble died? Rumble died? Died. It's working now. I accidentally went live without setting a stream up, and then it went to like some other thing, and then I stopped that and started a new one. That was my fault. A scholar I see. A Bible scholar I see. More reactions? You mean inauthentic content? Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it, Yanis. This is an unmitigated on my end too. On my chat, I'm not.
Yeah. Well,
or YouTube for some reason.
Oh yeah, what's the matter, huh? It's so easy to make fun of the streamer when you're in chat, but then all of a sudden, you should tell people what took so long for you to join my little VTuber party here. Tell the fine ladies and gentlemen in the chat what you were doing.
For the password, I had the.
We kept changing the password. Like no matter what he did, the password's wrong, and this motherfucker had caps lock on the whole time. I changed the password so many times. Anxiety with the 2. Just realized my boy Dutch reminded me of Soul Bad Guy.
Oh yeah, totally. No, actually, that is one of. So good eye.
Is Dutch 85? Don't make fun of my
I'm
grandfather like
52
that.
actually.
Yeah, yeah. He's old. All the tech issues be upon you both. I've got no tech issues, baby. We're doing fine on my end.
Went to shit
Fine,
when I
ladies and
started
gentlemen.
multi-streaming. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's difficult. So difficult. Oh my God, I just minimized everything. Speaking of difficult. Mm. Okay. All right, well, let's talk about something. Like this. Everyone's favorite. Transgenders
again,
in women's sports. I haven't even watched this yet. I don't even know what the deal is. Whoa.
Part of every genocide is dehumanization. That is the beginning. When we begin, and I know we're talking about animals here, but when we stop seeing our fellow citizens as human, then we can commit violence against them with impunity, take away their rights. I think what we've seen over the past 6 years with trans people is a really good example of that. It's clear that it's never been about sports. It's never been about protecting women or children.
Has it never been about protecting women and children? Were we were what?
I would say especially in like, hey, it's definitely women.
Yeah, what? It's never been about protecting women and children. It's because they want to do a violence against the trans. I've never felt violent at all against them. I just don't want them in public. How do you feel? Like I don't like
um,
not in public, but you know what I mean? Like people used to be trans, you just never heard about it. It was like a personal choice, you know? I know you're not in agreement with it, but like it's not like you were out, trying to find them and bubble them or something prior to that being a big thing.
no. It's not like I know typed words. It's hard to like understand a full freaking opinion or idea. No, I don't. I am in disagreement. I do not hate trans people or anything like that. I think they're mentally ill personally,
Yes.
but that's not Christian. First of all, to hate them, and second of all, I mean, okay, the only time I hate them, and this isn't, it's the same thing as what you would say, I guess, is when they hurt people, hurt kids
Yeah.
specifically. That's the only time I have hate, and otherwise, it's like, dude, just uh, if they were my friend, don't get me wrong, I'd tell them, I'd be like, lifestyle, but other than that, it's I mean, not gonna be bubble yourself.
Dutch has mic issues. Seems like on his channel, his mic fades in and out. In your stream, looks like it's running at 2 frames per second. Is that his stream that's running at 2 frames per
Probably
second?
my stream. You know what? Go to Nyanis's stream. Mine is just for mine is just so I can have the recording anyways. Go to Nyanis's.
Yeah, one oh wow, Gollum comes in, 1 frame per second. He's like, 4 frames per second, 4 frames per second? No, 1. No, mine? It's my stream that's 1 frame per second?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Come to my stream. Give all the views to me.
Yours, Nyanus. Yours is Wine Auntie. Oh, no.
Nine Winus.
Why would it be like this today, of all times? Is it like that in every area? Like, is it like that at Kick, Twitch, and YouTube? I mean, because we have my stream.
Is
Oh,
now, since
no.
we're dealing with technical difficulties, is now a good time to bring up that I don't know how to make your character smaller, so your head is just huge on my screen.
That's fair. That's fine. Everything is fine in Kick so far. So this is point 0.8 frames per second. How is this possible? These are the same settings I always stream with. It's on Twitch. Mainly on
Oh.
Twitch, but I mean, I'm still having people on YouTube. Highlighted chats are behind the hosts.
And she's dealing with this.
That
Good
doesn't help
morning,
too.
Super Earth Templar. Good morning.
I can't handle 2 models.
See who else is in here. Alex MQZ. What's up? What's up? Dildo Shaggins. Good morning. Cecilry? Okay. Thank you. Whatever. and Kick. Spider Bros and Kick. What's up, Spider Bro? All I got.
Her head is always huge. It's where all the ideas come from.
Well,
A big old head of mine. Is it still laggy? This is awful. We're gonna have to do this again. No, 1 frame per second on YouTube. Too.
Yes. More clout for
Unreal.
me.
More clout goblin. What is this? Sorry, now I'm going to my own stuff. Let's see if I can look at my YouTube backend and see if it's got something to say to me.
By the
It's
way,
got something to
Golem's
say to
half
me.
botch circumcision. I'm getting the band hammer on you. I saw what you did in Discord.
Open widget. Air is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Interesting.
Is it an internet thing?
Interesting. I wonder, is my internet having a hard time today? I have no
Taking
idea.
a poop.
It might be taking a poop. How can I
Taking a
talk
fritter
about
bomb.
these lovely trans individuals if my stream is lagging like this? Let me see. Modify. Like I'm sending my usual 10,000 bits.
Yeah, it usually tells you
Yeah.
bit rate.
Why? Why? Pourquoi? What's going on? Network. I think my internet might just be having a hard time today. Because everything is set the same way it's always set. Of course, the day I do a fucking collab with someone, my internet's like, you don't need all of that bandwidth today, do you? Turned on the lag. Dutch's stream is running faster.
Oh.
Shit.
But my audio is worse.
But your audio is worse.
But I know why
my
that
God.
is. So that's nothing new.
You know what would fix this is if I changed it to, because right now it's full screen 1080p that I output. But that's, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? Golem's half-botched circumcision leftover. Is that the dude that interferes with my tasteful gooning on Discord? It is. It's the very same. It's Nyena's Clips. Thanks. Thank you for the $2. Congrats on the 4K subs, Nye. I'm still coming for you though. Snap. Yeah, I'm at 4,000 now. I'm huge.
Oh.
Like a cancer.
Okay.
I don't know what to do to fix YouTube.
Ah.
Oh no.
Spider. Looking at it right now.
Too much peas. This is awful. The only thing I can think of doing is just, yeah, fuck it. Restart. I have to restart. There's nothing I can do. I have to restart OBS.
Okay. We'll be back.
There's nothing I can do. I don't understand.
Well, I'm glad I allowed for an extra hour.
YouTube will come back at least to the same thing, and everyone else has to refresh all the other pages. But I have nothing. I have no fix for this other than doing this.
I don't think she can give me a bad performance review after this.
Buffering, and we're down.
Good morning, small tank. Good. Well, see, okay, Yanis, just so you know, I'm dealing with stuff on my end too, because usually I have Kick Chat and YouTube chat, but since I'm on my main page, for some reason my YouTube chat isn't loading in my multi chat, whatever the hell you want to call it, and neither is Kick. So I'm just going on to the actual websites and looking at the chats individually.
Yeah. All I did was close OBS and I turned that shit back on without changing a single setting, and now apparently it's working. When they say turn it off and back on again, I hate that that's actually a thing. Like, that actually fixes it. Like, what the heck?
Oh, and
Uh,
Raula is in my chat. What's up, Raula?
oh wow. Stolen.
Good morning, y'all.
At
I
least 24 frames per second now.
I
I don't
really
know what
need
to
to
do
get
about this.
that social stream. Hate
It's
him.
still
My chat sucks
lagging.
at.
I can't believe this.
It's still lagging.
It's still lagging a bit. It must be my internet.
That 24 frames a second seems manageable to me as long as you're not playing a game.
Yeah, I mean, the back end of YouTube hasn't given me an error yet, which is half the issue. All right. Well, looks like some frames are being dropped. Both channels are pretty much synced. Well, that's good. Maybe
Yours
fixed.
is just
It's
going.
moving now. Well, I mean, it seems less laggy. That's I don't know. I don't know why.
Best she can do, boys.
YouTube's like, congratulations on the 4K subs. Enjoy, eat shit. Eat shit. You don't need that bandwidth. All right, let's hear it from the beginning. It's the trans genocide, guys. Watch out. Stop killing trans people. Look what you've done.
At the heart of every genocide is dehumanization. That is the beginning. When we begin, and I know we're talking about animals here, but when we stop seeing our fellow citizens as human, then we can commit violence against them with impunity, take away their rights. I think what we've seen over the past 6 years with trans people is a really good example of that. It's clear that it's never been about sports. It's never been about protecting women or children. If they wanted to protect women and children, they would indict the people in the Epstein files. We know who they are, but they're not doing that. So that was all a pretext to.
I mean, like, I guess so. I don't think it's really the same thing, though. These people are protecting children from having life-changing surgeries that they'll regret. You know, I don't think the people who are against children having surgeries are also. I don't think they're cheering on Epstein getting away with it. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say.
Like,
This is for that movie Animal Farm that they're trying to make. That they're totally ruining the whole story. Actually,
yeah, you can see in the background it's for Animal Farm. Yeah.
Have you seen anything on that? All I've seen is that they're basically
it's the
ruining the whole
opposite story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less of a thing about communism and the problems that come with it, and it's now it's like viewing capitalism as a big bad. It's completely flipped the script on it.
But I think that in the original book, it wasn't even necessarily praising capitalism. Obviously, the people killing the animals were like seen as bad originally, but it's basically just the lesser of two evils thing again. It's like it's less bad and better in the one society as opposed to the other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just made it for the modern audience. That's what they did. They took an old story and they flipped it for the modern audience. If you're trying to trans, you might want to work on your, I don't know, your eyebrow. Oh my good, you saying that their eyebrows aren't good enough?
Damn.
Jeez.
That's the real insult.
Felted. You call yourself a woman with those eyebrows? You should be ashamed. Ashamed of yourself. We're doomed as a civilization.
Scapegoat trans people to dehumanize us and put us in an excluded category so that they can take away our rights. Legislate us out of existence. We're seeing that happen.
What rights? My biggest question with this whole trans thing is, at this point, what rights do they have that else doesn't? Like, if me as a straight man, if I went into a give me just a second. I'm gonna let you talk. Then the Duchess is asking me if I want a bagel sandwich.
Oh, ooh. Chat wants a bagel sandwich. Everybody listen in on what he likes to eat.
Thank you, my love.
Adorable. Logic unfolded with the two. Despiro, put yo Animal Farm post in the vid, anus.
That my love wasn't for you, chat, by the way. We're not friends, and I'm not friends with you.
Despero put my Animal Farm post in his vid. Oh yeah, where I said that it was Orwellian. that they fucking Orwell, like the irony of that. Oh, because it was fucking Riley Gaines was paid to make a post, and I was like, how Orwellian that you're paid to make a post over a thing you clearly didn't fucking watch. Be for real. Yeah, the irony on that one killed me. Yeah, we aren't pals. No one's a pal here.
Well, she's my boss, so you can't really be friends with your boss.
Apparently.
I,
Spider-Rose, speaking, did you make Husbanus a sandwich, Nyanus? Not yet today. No, not yet today. No, he's without sandwich, but
and
he's been
Rala,
taken
it is
care of.
Angel Studios, by the way. And for 15 minutes flat, no, I don't have a donation button. I'm not monetized yet, especially not on this page. So, but you guys can go donate to Nyanis because I too want to help Papa Nyanis, and we need to give our husbanus a break. So
Yeah, I'm at the point where I want to go visit my dad again. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel bad. He wanted me to go up this weekend, and I was like, didn't plan it. I have a temporary cap in my mouth too. I'm like waiting for that. Not really the time to be traveling. Husband always gotta feed himself. That's a lie. That's a lie. Fake news. Wow, fucker isn't gonna share. We don't care. You're not gonna share your sandwich with chat? Is this true?
no, it's my sandwich. My Duchess made it for me. Thank you.
Aw. It's pronounced Nyanus.
Nine Winus, Nixon.
In an excluded category so that we can take away, so they can take away our rights. Legislate us out of existence. We're seeing that happen.
Man, the trans genocide, it's just nonstop. It's just nonstop.
I was gonna go back. What rights? So they always talk about, women's rights, gay rights, trans rights, right? And I'm just wondering personally for me, I'm like, what rights do you guys not have at this point that I also don't have? Like me as a straight man, if I went to the doctors and I didn't say I was trans or anything like that, but I just told them I just want my penis cut off. Like,
oh,
I think they would send me to a mental hospital.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
So,
probably.
But yeah.
Which makes sense. I just don't understand that the same thing as you is I don't understand how they say that they're victims of anything or they're like we're going to try and genocide them or anything. Like if anything, I found that they have been upheld more so than normal people. Like, you know what I mean? They're given almost like a victimhood mentality where that's just like, yeah, everyone has to be nice to you. Society is literally like bent its knee to you. The past couple of years, like I was applying to jobs where it was asking me like, oh, what's your gender? And then there was like a drop down with 20 options. Like, whoa. Like, Z, Zer, Zim, all of those were in there. Like, I'm like dead ass. Like, I would send it to my brother. I'd be like, look at this shit. They're asking for my gender. And it's like, which one do you guys want to see more of? Like, because, they're all doing DEI. And it's like, you don't have enough Zim, Zers right now? Or like, what should I be? Like, it's crazy. If anything, I would say we swung too far out into acceptance, where in reality, again, like, we don't have parades like, here come the ladies that like it up the butt. We're going to celebrate the ladies that take it up the fucking poo hole. Like, let's go. Butthole pride. Like, because we don't care. Because, like, if people are into that, like, if that's what you want to do, that's between you and whoever else is in the bedroom with you. Like, we don't need to know about it. I don't know. To me, it's like just knowing about someone's sexual preference. It's like I don't understand why we need to celebrate this so much. I just keep it away from children.
Yeah, I think I brought this up with you too, actually. Or I brought it up on like back in the day, and don't get me wrong. So like back when in like 2010, 2011, something like that, after gay marriage got passed, what was it, 2008? Anyways,
Sure.
When that got passed, like I was for that at the time. And whether I am now or not, I'm not particular. But either way, I'm saying like when that was a thing that was more acceptable, always been kind of this. People want to talk that the slippery slope is a what's it called? What is the thing? Whatever. Anyways, the slippery slope isn't real. It's a fallacy. Fallacy. That's the word. But I think from everything we've seen, whether it's, and not even just in the gay rights, trans rights, blah, blah, all this other stuff, like even the slippery slope in just society being not upheld to, or not holding certain values strongly enough that Like
I agree with that.
the slippery
Yeah.
slope has been proven real in that aspect.
Yes. Yeah. No, because like it didn't just go away. Like I don't know. Everyone tries to pinpoint where it happened. Like we definitely slipped into something, but again, like I talk about it on stream all the time, and I know people in chat talk about it back to me. But now you're here in person. But it's the whole concept of where did all this like overly sexualized shit come from that it's just everywhere? Like it's on billboards, it's like accessible in commercials and TV shows and movies. Like the music that plays on the radio is also much worse. Like I just feel like as a kid, I was allowed to be a kid in the 90s, but I feel like it would be. I was even talking to the neighbors next to my dad's house. They have two little girls, and I was just talking to the mom about the difficulties of keeping adult themes away from them when it's in all of the pop culture, including like the K-pop Demon Hunters, an animation made for adults, but it's so fun and bouncy that kids want to watch it too, but it's got way too many adult themes in it for like young children.
Yeah.
Um like we definitely did go too far down that slippery slope like you were saying. Like I don't I worry about raising children in this type of environment, and like yeah, how do you keep them pure and children without like corrupting them too soon when it's everywhere? Back in the 90s they were against Pokemon. They're like little demons, like don't let your kid watch Pokemon. It's so wholesome by comparison to like what goes by today. I almost miss people calling Pokemon demonic. Like,
I don't know.
take me back.
James was always cross-dressing in that Pokemon. That there.
There was the episode where he had big tits. Remember that? The swimsuit episode?
I do not approve.
So good. I do not approve. It's trans genocide. He's genociding trans James. Gollum's half botched circumcision with the PYGs. Someone go try and test the Rumble wallet. Also consider a pop-up image of the QR code for the be right back overlaid. Okay. You're right. I need to embrace my begging better, but I'm bad at it. Oh, I'm lagging. I can see even my OBS is lagging. That's crazy. Rumble is broken. That's fun.
My next thing I'm working on now is at social, which actually brings me to a good question. If you would take commissions for the custom like cat thing.
Oh yeah, look at that. You like my little kitty cat? You want kitty cat too?
No. Yes. Thank
You
you.
want some big kitty cats? Yeah, I can show. It's pretty straightforward. It's interesting
My
stuff.
character's already mad enough about being in your disgusting pink.
You like this? I switch the screen and look at that. We're just in front of the pink sakura trees. Beautiful. Nice. We got it working. Just got back. Is it working better now? That's good. I don't know why Rumble just took a shit. I saw it, and now it's failing to connect to stream. I don't know what that's about. I'm so sorry, Rumble. I'm so sorry, Rumble. Failed to connect to stream. Is that what was... I wonder if that was what was lagging me the whole time. Maybe Rumble's having a hard time today, and it was just like choking my whole OBS.
Why you need me to be Amy? Trying to fix.
Jamie, my eyes. Oh, money! Unsolicited advice. Could I have a top dono overlay? Oh boy, I had that for a while. Where was it? One of my settings. I had it for a while, but then I felt like a DSP.
Or to DSP.
Where was it? Where was it? See, I see these over here. You can see there's like numbers that show up there. It did used to say like the latest amount, the highest amount, the last subscriber. I gave up on that. I don't know. I need to fix it. It was too tiny. I didn't like my overlays too. I don't know. I did away with them. Dutch Matrix, can you pull that up for us? What's he pulling up?
No, because I'm Jamie.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying is like, it would be good. Yeah, if I could. I mean, I don't know how we do that from across the country while I'm at work, but if I could.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe when
I see, I
Yanis gets
see.
to Asmongold level, then she'll hire me as.
Yeah. Another thing too though is like it would be easier with like the thing that Gundam has is stream yards, and it's like you all show up in the back end of a thing and you can access everything together. Like it is like you do need something like that for groups because like otherwise no one has any control. I have all the control right now.
That
What the
might
frick?
work.
Did this stream just reset or something? I don't know why. I just saw it. Is it gonna run on Rumble yet? It just Rumble kept disconnecting and reconnecting, and now when I hit start, it says failed to connect to stream. I don't know why.
Rumble is
Rumble.
kind of the most scuffed of all.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not connecting. And I think that might have been what was causing the lag the whole time. Um, this is awkward because like I need to go to the washroom and now I'm just like gonna leave you here on the stream
Well,
basically, I guess is what I'm gonna do.
if you put
Because I
if you
have to
put a police,
go.
I can comment over.
But the thing is, but then you won't be able to pause it.
I don't need to pause it. I'll be all right.
You'll be just left to speak as quickly as possible. This will be
I
funny
can
as
do it.
hell.
I can do it.
He can do it. He's gonna prove himself a streamer. Rumble will be rumbling today. Rumble just gave up. It just gave up the ghost, and it might have been what was lagging me out the whole time. What's a good one? New video shows. Oh, Jesus. Suspect shooting in Secret Service. Oh my God. I mean, I want to watch this with you when I
That
get
or
back. Oh. Oh, yeah. You could do that.
oh, we probably want to talk about that to.
Shit. He believes in the Matrix, the red pill or the blue pill.
Oh, you know what? You can come back and talk about this. I can talk over it for a little. Share it with you. It's from Dankula.
From Dankula. Let's watch some lobster crime? What is even lobster
I
crime?
would watch that. That sounds nice. I would be in.
I would eat a lobster.
Shrimp is
I'll eat
okay.
it. A minute 15? It's gonna just like loop on you. Have fun.
No, I have enough to talk about here. Trust me.
But I'm going to sip from the blood of the Forsaken. This is real human blood. You can find this at the InfoWars store.
This is Eric
What?
Wareheim, by
This
the way,
is
guys.
human
of Tim
blood
and Eric.
curated from the Forsaken and the sinners. All right, this is pure premium blood, tested, FDA unapproved. And this is just human blood.
Oh,
As part of my satanic ritual, I am a servant to Satan. And thank God I was able to get him and the Lord to sit down.
I will. But
come
does
to
this
their senses.
will this auto loop when I leave?
Oh yeah, you got a point. You know what? Let it play, and then I'll start talking. Pause it, and then I'll start talking.
And get things back to before Satan was cast into hell. So I'm part of that. I'm part of the peace movement. It's thick. It tastes like blood. And this is Satan giving me the powers to continue to fight. And we will continue to fight. And I cheers to you. If you have access to the blood of the Forsaken and of all the children, this is not blood. These are adult. This is adult blood, by the way. Ain't no
Adult
question.
blood.
I made sure of that
Aged.
because I don't want to get in trouble. But this is the blood of the Forsaken. It's hot.
Oh, it didn't autoplay. My God, I didn't know.
That's fine. All right. Inkle time, chat. Okay. Now it's just me and you, chat. Now it's just me and you. I'm taking over. Dutch Matrix finally taking over the chat. How's it going? How you been? I didn't get to say hi to everybody because we were talking and it's hard when cats aren't combined. So we got Mr. J and Kick. Good morning. Got a line named AJ. Oh my gosh. Please follow me on Kick. That's Golem's half-botch circum, who I'm still watching. Alex MQZ, Husky Ninja, 15 minutes flat, and Rala in the... What's up, guys? Okay, let me get into this. Yes. Line named VJJ. Yes, this is the new InfoWars thing from... What is it? The... From, like, the... And as they took it over, I guess they did buy it. I don't know, or it parody on their own site. And this is Eric Wareheim, you know, the washed up Tim and Eric. Got totally mogged by Sam Hyde. Okay. So they're making fun of him, which is really weird because he's never... I guess they're trying to reverse. I guess the parody is a reverse thing, like as he's such a outspoken Christian, and about, I don't know about his actual theology. He's kind of weird about the unit, stuff like that. But he is still an outspoken Christian. Even on the last episode, he talked about, he was like, thank God for this. We're going to fight harder, blah, blah, blah. Like he was just thanking God so much. So Jesus. So it's like, I guess they're trying to mock him in that way. I don't know. Given it is a little bit funny. I'm not going to lie. He did a decent Alex Jones impersonation, I guess, if you straight up dancing on the grave of InfoWars, I guess, in my opinion. Let me read some chats so we know what's going on here. Sal the hamster over in Kick. What's up, man? Oh, they didn't actually buy it. Okay, thank you. Yes, I agree. The JJ trial was a farce. People who are just trying to soak up as much money from their children's bubbling. It's kind of disgraceful. And I don't know what I'd do in that situation. Too harsh, but it seems like there's some controlled opposition there, in my opinion. What's up, Memories of Rem and Agent Drago? What's up? Start breaking stuff. Yes, Batter. Welcome, Batter.
Hey, whoa, I'm here now. I heard that. I heard that.
We weren't saying anything. We weren't doing anything. We weren't talking about...
You say any slurs while I was gone? You tank my channel at all? Alejandro the 5. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Thank you. Like dreams. Jesus hates gay frogs. Don't say that about Keck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Keck just catching strays in this chat.
For real.
That's
or
unfortunate.
gay frog. He's eating good though. He's eating good though. All right. I saw those chicken wings.
Yeah, he's been cooking a lot.
Yeah, she's back, guys. She's back, guys. Okay, everybody, best behavior.
Every single metaphor. Every single metaphor.
I only have on most of my stuff. I only have one locked.
Dutch wanted to make us to make an N tower.
Oh yeah,
an N
don't
tower?
Do that. do not do that.
Excuse me.
Don't do that.
Didn't realize that was Tim at first.
I'll tell you what an N tower is later, and then you can just ignore my message. You'll never
Not
understand.
much difference between present Nyanus and gone Nyanus. What do you even mean by that? What do you even mean by that? It's true. My frogs are gay. Oh my goodness.
As long as Fritter didn't bomb you out there.
Not yet. Not yet. Soon, though. Soon.
My boy, Fritter.
He said Hassan was gay for Asman, but it's only the truth. Look at these.
They have a mutually beneficial relationship, I would say.
I would say so, yeah, for sure. They're definitely in love with one another. It's mutual. It's mutual.
And then DSP is watching from wishing for their...
Yeah, he's in the cuck chair, just wishing he could touch Asmund Gold. He's like, Asmund Gold, you can come over when you're done, you know, if you want to. You don't have to, but if you do, like, I'm not going to be upset. Like, you can, but, like, I don't really want you to come here. Like, I don't care, but, like, if you did want to, like, diddle my balls, like, I wouldn't mind, but, like, you know. I'll see if Chad even wants
For,
you to. I don't know.
for legal reasons, this is a joke, by the way. This is not.
Well, clearly, I mean, and you remember that back and forth he had the other day where he was like, he's inviting him on, but he's not inviting him on, like, and he's gonna be there, but he won't be there. But if he shows up, it's okay.
I say
It's
that for your sake with YouTube, so they don't drop you again.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know how I just randomly caught a stray that day. Like I don't foresee it happening again. I feel like I say risky stuff all the time, all the time.
Yeah, I feel like you've said more risque stuff than that. To be honest.
Yeah, and some people think it's the gun because I showed the Nugget video, but then people say Kersha showed the Nugget video and she didn't get banned. And my thing said hateful conduct. It didn't say anything about armed, like the gun or anything like that. So I just don't know. But you know, it worked out.
Is what
I've
it
never been happy as long as there's globalists. You're never going to be happy. No happiness.
Like the globalist chat. Globalist takeover.
Shit. Where is that DSP back and forth? I thought I had that in my bookmarks.
He's trying to invite
I
them
low-key
or
think
whatever.
No, it was even after that. So it's like he was inviting Asmongold on, like, but like not really. And then he was like, I don't really care, but then like he did care. Like I don't like the back and forth was just iconic, and I can't believe I didn't have that in my in my bookmarks. It's like 5 minutes of him going back and forth on it. Like he's just the man is an animal. The man is an absolute animal and an icon. We could learn a lot from DSP.
We learn from DSP every time we show him, to be honest, my opinion.
We do. We all learn a little bit. We get a little bit wiser. So what's it like living in California? Do you like it?
It's like, how do I say this? The weather is great. There's great people here. Like, a lot of people think everybody's just a blue-haired liberal with a nose ring, but it's not really that way. There's so many. You got to figure there's so many people here. Like, I think we make up a big part of the U.S. population, but
and the GDP.
My biggest issue personally right now with my area, or with the area, all the areas in California, is you want to say Texas is getting taken over by Indians? No. California is getting has been taken over by Indians for a while. So, and it's not that I hate all Indians or anything like that, but it's that same thing where they come over here and they don't assimilate and they buy up all the housing and shit. So
exactly, and like I do feel bad because there is the odd one that you can tell like I've met Indians in my life before, but all of the ones I knew in Canada before this huge wave of immigration, they were all in Canada because they were like, fuck India. Like, I want to be here. Like, this is what I want. Like, I want to live like a Canadian. So, like, you know, they wouldn't do any of the things they would have done in India. Like, they don't make a mess of the place. They don't overfish or, you know, throw garbage anywhere. Like, they respect the same rules and laws as a Canadian. Like, some of these other people coming over, they're like overfishing and they're going to rivers where things are going to spawn and they're just overfishing the shit out of it. Like they'll just sit there with buckets and fill them up. Like they're not adhering to the law at all. Like it's unfortunate. And it's like, I just feel bad for people. And I can't believe people who uphold this like shitty immigration policy that's been going on, both allowing illegals and just bringing in people who don't share the same ideals as like tax-paying citizens that have been there their whole lives, is that people protecting those people create worse racial tensions for the people actually following the rules. They are getting lumped in with everyone else now, like, because everyone else is inevitably getting a bit more racist. It just happens. You know, I don't think everyone is racist, but across the board, people start having more dissent. Like, even my friends' parents, like the nicest people, they were complaining about the Indians in my hometown the last time I met them. And like I've never heard them talk shit about anyone. They're just like the most pleasant people, but they're fed up. You know what I mean? Like the dissent that you caused by going against your taxpayers, like I just don't know why they did it other than they wanted more taxpayers and people to vote a certain way. They're spawn camping.
Well, it's over here. It's all I mean, I guess they're all moving to Texas because that's where all the tech is moving. Got to figure like you got Silicon Valley, but even LA too. I'm all over the place. I've been all over California. I've lived all over California, but it's like so San Francisco, Bay Area, whatever, and LA, and even San Diego and stuff like that. They have all the tech industry. That's where they were at first, and now they're all moving to Texas because they're moving all
Hmm.
the tech industry to Texas. So,
Yeah.
but it's really like it is really what they say. Like I can confirm is what they say, where it's just like they're just trying to hire people who will work like slave labor hours for less pay,
Hmm.
which still makes me go, but I go like, how the fuck are they affording a house? And then I realize that I look around and I'm like, oh, half the realtors are Indian. They give deals to Indians. They don't
Well,
give
and
them.
they tend to pile in houses. The
Yes.
one thing my brother kept complaining about, because he was trying to get a house in Canada with a similar issue, and he was just like, these motherfuckers go in, there's like 3 or 4 families to a house, and he's like, I can't beat them out because they'll just go higher and higher on the asking price because they have like the financial ability to swing higher. It's unfortunate.
Yep. So and in California, I mean, it's even worse because you go anywhere, like even in the most rural, like backwater areas where you think people wouldn't want to live, stuff is still like, I think the lowest I've seen on Zillow when I've looked at places is like maybe 400,000 or 500,000, and it's for like a
Yeah.
2 or 3 bedroom. So
No, it's the same in my hometown. It's like a small hometown. There's like not much you can even do. Like the household median has been around 60 to 70K and it remains around 50 or 60 to 70K. When I was a kid, houses were like 100 to 200,000. 300 would get you a fucking mansion. Now, you're looking at like 4 to 5, even a little bit of the lower sixes. It's like a house that's like a fixer upper, and 700 and up is like where houses start. In the median household income has not changed. Like it's unbelievable. No matter where you go in Ontario, it's just like obscene. The price.
yes, and that's my end on California. Otherwise, I mean the gun laws are shit. The
Mm.
politicians in general have a super majority Democrat, so it's like it's one of those things where if you guys don't know, and I highly suggest you go watch it if you're in politics, I guess, and funny fat man shows, go watch Fleckus Talks, the
Cecil?
podcast. Cecil too. Cecil's
You're talking
great.
about Cecil?
I,
Funny
I
fat man?
I'm a Fleckus Talks guy. They do Tuesdays and Fridays, and
Hmm.
I like a lot of their takes, but they they bring up the situation where it's, what is it? When Democrats get into power, they just do whatever the fuck they want. They don't care about laws. They don't care about the courts or anything like that, because they're willing to wait it out, and they'll just do, even if they're going against like the Constitution. Like, fuck it, we can tie this up in court and still have our laws for a really long time, and then when it gets shot down, we just make a new law that has some of the wording removed so that it looks like a new law, but it's basically the same thing, and then we just start the cycle all over again. But and they're very, Democrats for the most part are very like preference, basically, like they don't care how outrageous something is, they'll stick with
I mean,
other.
we
So
s- we saw that again. Even all of my friends that are leftists, like the ones that have common sense, I do just have people like I know people who are just normal people. That's why I remind you guys they do exist. They're just like embarrassed. But they all call out the same shit, is that the reason why the Democrats lost to Trump, and it's so glaringly obvious, is because of the trans agenda that they were pushing, and they were okay with, boys being in girls sports, and they were okay with pushing life-changing surgeries to children. And that's just like, you just lost everyone with that. Anyone with a brain, they're not going to vote for you. They like, children are more important than that. So, I think they're going to keep losing if they keep up this like woke shit where it's just like, don't worry, kids at 3 years old know who they are. Just let them do it. You bigot.
yeah,
Why
yeah,
won't
for
you let
real.
your kid why won't you let your child get trans? Like, why won't you let boys play with the girls? And I think like just think, you're not left wing or right wing to have a child that plays in sports. It has nothing to do with politics. So like, you just pushed every single parent who has a girl in sports to vote right. Like that's a lot of fucking people. If I woke up at 5 in the morning to take my girl to skating or swimming, fuck yeah, I'd vote Republican. Are you kidding me? Like, you're not catching my vote. Like, that's insane. So I don't know.
Yes, and so point of what they were saying though is that Democrats will get into power and they know how to stay in power, and they're whatever
Anything.
underhanded shit they have to do to
Inclu-
take it. But so in California, we have that in like immensely. I don't know any I don't know any Republicans in California. There might be a couple up north or something like that, like in far north or in some really rural areas, maybe like county or something like that. They're pretty red. But like as far as like high up in government, like Congress or senators or governor, like it's basically in California, I've given up on ever considering that we're gonna make any progress um, towards any kind of even like a middle ground, like a center left candidate is gonna just get blown out of the water every time because the Democratic governments that have been in politicians that have been in power for so long have set up the California government where it's basically impossible to win unless you are one of those progressive Democrats.
Yeah, and I mean, like the way that they've defrauded the systems in California, it feels more like like I feel like a conspiratorial person saying this, but it feels more like a mafia. Like in your that's why you're not going to win because it's been gamed from so many different areas to be this way. And like the way I feel is like because like just look at the leadership. Like Gavin, he's just like a nepo. He's just doing it because his family was in it. How did they know he would get in? Like it just feels like everything is so forced. And like he was going to be governor whether you liked it or not. Um, I
Yep.
don't like it.
And you got to
I don't like
figure
it.
our last Republican governor was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he really wasn't that Republican. He was
Republican
more
at
of a
all.
center. Um,
Yeah.
and he even got rid of our 50 BMGs. Not good. It was funny for an action star to be against any kind of guns, bad gun law.
Yeah.
So that was our last Republican, and as far as like just to finish off the talking about thing or something else, but as far as California goes, me being here because a lot of people have told me, why don't you get out? You can just blah blah blah, and I could, but like we've talked about before, and I know you have stuff you can say about this. It's like my family's here,
Mhm.
the Duchess's family is here. All of our friends and stuff are here. We have a church community that we're active in. It's very difficult to leave that, even price of everything and the horrible laws. Like, just really difficult. That is. Let me put it this way. If and I don't wish this at all. I hope my parents live a very long time. But if my parents passed away, I think that would be actually to a point where I'd be like, okay, maybe consider moving. But even then, kind of similar to you, my parents are like, well, you're gonna get the house if we pass. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, like, I can survive off of that because the mortgage payments or the called the taxes on the house because they pretty much paid off. Taxes on the house are going to be cheaper than rent out here. Like, I could technically survive in that house out here, and if I move in, but I get a house, yes, but just like it's way easier that house and keep the state and area like shitty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because that too, like the way people, I feel that too because like obviously there's a lot of negative things people have to say about Canada. But like it's not actually as bad as everything makes it sound. You know, it is still livable. You can still get by, but like you are gonna have to deal with like a higher cost of living, for instance. Like no matter what you do, that won't go away. But yeah, like it's hard to leave family. I regret it sometimes. Like it's hard. Um, yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to put
Moving
that
is
on
hard.
you. I mean, obviously, I think in my opinion, that's should technically be on your oldest brother's
Yeah.
responsibility, but I'm not gonna. I can't comment on people's
Oh,
family.
my I call my dad, you know? I call my dad, and one of my brothers was actually supposed to be showing up today, and, my dad's been looking forward to it, like, he brings it up all the time, and I messaged my brother last night, and then he said that he wasn't going up for some other reasons, and I said, "Did you call him yet? Because I know you didn't." I was just on the call with him, you know, and that was last night, and it's like he's known for a while now he wasn't going up, and it's like, you didn't call your dad and let him know? It just disgusts me. I don't know why they're so heartless, But
Eh,
yeah, I don't know. What are you
it's
gonna do, boys? But the thing is, I don't even want to say that because it's not all men. Because Gundo is much more empathetic than my brothers. You know, my brothers mean well sometimes, but I don't realize how. I don't think they realize how careless they come off. You know, to not like call your dad and let them know when they're
yeah.
like looking forward to you showing up with the grandchildren. Like, come on,
Or give them a call once a
fucked up.
month or whatever. Like and that's crazy to me with Gundo. Which, by the way, if you this Gundo, I know I've said it, I've texted it or whatever. But agree, disagree, whatever. You're like we always praying for you. But yeah, it's crazy with Gundo that he takes care of his family, his mom, sister, whatever, even though it sounds like they were not really that great to him.
Yeah. Rockwell hardness tested boop is with the 10. Dems have also been pandering and through the bus or through the bus every group in this order, women, rainbow people, minorities, etc. Now it's pander to jihadists. I wonder who's the next darling. Oh yeah. No, and that's the thing. They say that they're helping these groups, but they actually like make it worse for every group that they say they're helping. It's weird.
But that's me on California. And thing about Florida that I wouldn't go to Florida is swamp and mosquitoes and
There's no mosquitoes
humidity.
where I am. There's not a lot of mosquitoes where I am. I don't
And
know
with
what
your
it is
pool,
about this.
I guess they
Yeah,
can't
well, I
breathe.
mean, the pool, it's not really sitting water, and there's some fucking chlorine in there.
Ah, true.
Oh my God. It's actually such a pain in the ass having a pool. That was like the one thing we were looking for a house with more garage space. And it's like any house that had more garage space, it would have a fucking pool. Like it was just like it's just par for the course. If you're looking for a 3-car garage or like, you know what I mean, like or 4-car garage, it was like already had a pool installed. And it's like such a pain in the ass having a pool. Um yeah, I don't know, cuz like everyone as a kid, I feel like as a kid I was always like, "Oh, I want a pool so bad," you know? And like I knew I'd never fucking get one because like there's no way that like, you know, we would ever have the money for it. But now that I have one, I tell my dad all the time because as a kid I would bring it up. Cuz like you're kind of dumb as a kid, you don't really understand the cost when it's like you're 8 years old. You're like, "Can we get a pool?" Uh, and I remember because I brought that up a lot when I was really young at my first house. Like I remember hounding my parents for it, and I tell my dad all the time. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Yeah, fuck the pool. Fuck the pool. It's a pain in the ass. But if you keep on top of it, it'll be a bit cheaper. But the chlorine is expensive.
Is it an in ground or an above ground?
It's in ground. It's
Oh
actually a
yeah.
really nice
No.
pool too. It's a nice pool because I don't know, it was built in like the 90s, early 2000s when things weren't astronomically priced. You could do nice things. I
The
think I have to just stop the Rumble stream. We're back at 1 frames per second. I think it's Rumble. I stopped it. I'm pretty sure.
sorry, Rumblers. Sorry, you're getting the redheaded stepchild treatment.
They
Dick.
are. I don't know what it is. Because usually I'm able to stream no problem, and it looks like we're moving a bit faster now again. So,
Sorry, Nyanis.
but yeah, pools suck. Pools do suck, and they're pricey to maintain. What really helped is it was a Pebble Tech pool at one point, so it was like made with like pebbles, if you could imagine. It was literally just that. Um, and we painted it over because as you would imagine, like over time, like everything to do with a green pool is like it's the amount of surface area that can get dirty. And so when things are bumpy like that, the surface area is like double, tripled, even though it's all the same. But I painted it. I painted it, and now it's way fucking easier to maintain. So, but painting it's actually really difficult because it's like a 2-part, it was like a really specialized paint, and it was like painting with peanut butter. And you have like a 1-hour pot life when you mix you mix the paint. You have to let it sit. I think it was like for 15, 20 minutes for like the chemical reaction, and then you have 1 hour to paint it. You know, so like I'm a fucking crackhead too, and I don't want it to look bad. So like in my head, I'm like, okay, I got to roll it out, you know, and then halfway through this, I have to go up and mix another pot of paint, and that's what I was doing into the night, painting my pool like a psychopath. My husbandess was like, "You sure you want to do this? You don't want to get someone to do it?" I'm like, "How much money is it to have someone do this?" Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'll be out here. Uh,
But otherwise, other than that, yeah, no pools. Yeah,
Naked pools.
everybody who I know who has a pool has not had a good day about that. I'll just get above ground and look like a hick.
Yeah, no, I think that's true too. Like, because you know what I mean, though. Like, once you have kids, or at least right now, my dogs go in it too. And like when my nephews have come over, they
The
go in it,
puppers.
and it's cute. It's cute. But yeah, if I ever have kids, it'll be great because it's got like this shallow section to it. It's like really made more for kids and just schmoozing. There's not really any deep end to it. I have looked into the saltwater pool. They are cheaper, but then I will still need to like switch all of my gear over, which in itself would be expensive. So, but it's the same thing. It's fixed. Yeah, it is fixed. It was, I don't know what it is. Running Rumble today is lagging out my whole stream. Have I looked into saltwater? Oh yeah, I already read that. Anyways, yeah, we're talking about pools now. You having fun, Dutch Matrix? You having fun? You glad you're here to talk about pools?
Oh yeah, and it's great being. But I'm here all the time. What are you talking about? I come in.
It's true.
I don't think
Again,
it's-
when people talk in text, they're not real.
Yeah,
Everyone
true.
in the chat right now, they're AI.
At least they know I'm a man because no women on the internet.
I see. If you have a
That's
saltwater pool, you can keep sharks in it. That's so fucking true. Oh my god. Oh my god.
the JJ said bromine is also an
Oh yeah.
bad for your.
Doesn't bromine happen anyways in a pool after the whole chemical reaction?
I have no idea.
Or maybe no.
And chlorine's
think-
not good for your skin either.
No. Usually when I get out of the pool, like I take a shower and I moisturize. Like I don't know.
And Rala, Husbanus literally took the only woman on the internet.
Oh my goodness, there's other women on the internet.
No,
There are.
don't listen to
they're
her.
out
She's
there.
lying. Lying.
It's true. It's a trap. I'm trying to set you up to get trapped.
They're all men. Don't do it.
Everyone's a man. You're all men.
Yep. How many? You know what? That's a good question, actually. How much of your audience is
Mostly dudes.
like
yeah,
20 to 20 to 40-year-olds or something like that?
It's been a while since I've looked at my stats, but mostly men. There's a few women in there. I only really attract like lesbians.
Don't insult Yaruru like that.
That's terrible. Yaruru is a fine lesbian. Xeno the Stoic, I am a lesbian. That's a lot of dicks. There's a lot of dicks on the internet.
Yes, Yanuka, Leaflet is a man. And confirm. I would know.
Girl here, guy in real life. My God.
Yep.
Husbanus took the last bussy. The final bussy. Yeah, where is these analytics?
Rum and Rala, they are all federal agents. To be specific.
Shit. Ah, shit.
Probably half your audience.
Oh my
at
God.
This point.
Watch time. 14% of my audience is not subscribed. How dare you? How dare you? Where's subscribe? You
like, comment,
freeloaders.
Subscribe, follow.
Oh Jesus, that's concerning. 1% of my audience is 13 to 17 years old.
Amisteph, thank you for the follow on Twitter on Twitch. I wasn't actually saying to do that, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Subscribe to Dutch Matrix. His links are down below.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I got to put that in my. No, don't we have anything else, or do you want to talk about this Alex Jones thing? It's obviously the Onion trying to take over InfoWars.
Alex Jones is get subbed, idiots.
You know he had the last episode of InfoWars, right? I mean, he's moving on to just do the Alex Jones show, so he's still doing stuff, but the InfoWars, quote unquote, I think is over.
Yeah, it's crazy that they could do that to him. But I mean, at the same time, like, I mean, he can just roll over to something new. I don't really know why they're so obsessed with buying it out from him when, like, again, like, he'll just roll over to something else then. Like, once his name's removed from it, it's not like you're stopping Alex Jones from being able to speak his opinion on the internet.
Billy Donuts is here. Billy Donuts is here.
Yeah,
hello, Billy Donut.
He's in your chats?
He's giving me some donuts. I want an apple fritter. Give me apple fritter.
He's sleeping. Shunkatsu. Hey, Biggas. Hello, 4 years. How
Hello,
fucking dare you? Hello,
Shinkatsu.
Rambone. I appreciate that
Rambone.
Yoruru is
Hello.
heralded last May 1st burst. Also, us mods are AI. In my whole chat's mods. So you're all AI.
Yeah. Thank you, Loudmouth Cadet, for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, no, so I think it's just a humiliation ritual. Personally, I think it's just like a
Yeah.
na boo boo. We took your info wars.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it seems like that's all it seems to be. What's your whole take on Alex Jones and like, the initial controversy over the Sandy Hook comments that even put him in this position? Do you think like what punishment would you give to someone who did that versus what happened to Alex Jones?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it a defamation thing? I watched some of his stuff on it, but I didn't understand what the lawsuit was about. If it's defamation, I mean, yes,
So
they
from my
deserve something.
understanding, yeah, I definitely do think he deserved some sort of pushback from it because he did kind of cross a boundary. He said that the parents were actors and that Sandy Hook didn't happen. And then so the parents of the children, on top of like grieving their children, also were getting like threats and the way people on the internet work when you get too much information on people. Some of the losers were contacting these parents and harassing them and being like, why are you acting and pretending? And, so it made the time worse for them. So that was what he did. And then he did own up to doing it and that it was a mistake. But again, the damage is done. So this is what they're doing to him in response. And I'm pretty sure he's already been sued for like $1 billion.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Like
one,
that was like a Cliff Notes version of what went on,
didn't he
basically.
he got sued for more than even the company really. So I don't
Hmm.
understand how you can sue have, but or how much more money than they're worth. I guess
No, again, yeah,
company.
I think because like I mean, at that point, I definitely think they're owed something, but like what, like 100 grand each? Like, you know what I mean? Like, clearly you went through a hard time. It's not gonna get easier, but like at some point, it should have been more within the like you said for damages that they felt like there should have been enough to pay for the funeral, pay for anything. Like the parents could go on break for a couple of weeks, like and take a break and reset from the whole trauma. But the amount that they went after him, I find, is like very unfitting. The punishment didn't fit the crime, you know?
No, and I believe he said at one point, I don't have all the evidence. Super into it. I thought at the time, I thought it was kind of called for and also really late. Like it's been a long time since that happened. I don't know why it's just
Hmm.
coming about now, but the um excuse me, the big thing with it for me was more so I think Alex Jones had said on his cast, whatever, on InfoWars when he was making those. I think he's brought up multiple times that he was like, I was speaking from sources that I was speaking, not like basically he was saying like I wasn't saying this, I was saying other
He
people
wasn't saying
said
it was
this to me.
factual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no. And I think that's what people often misconstrue too, is that just because someone says something does not mean that's how they believe. They're just laying out the facts that they've heard. The fact that his audience ran away with it like that, like he didn't really understand until it had gone too far. And again, because I make that mistake all the time too. I start trying to talk from like a point of view, and then people start thinking it's my opinion, and I'm like, no, like I was just trying to like explain like basically the devil's advocate version of the whole thing. So like by him laying everything out on the table, um, I think people thought that he was saying it like it was gospel truth, like this is a fact, like these people are paid actors, but I don't know.
Yeah. And given, I will say, I think I can't prove this. This is alleged, so I don't get any. This is alleged, but
It's a long time ago.
actually one of the Sandy Hook people that was on the news, like one of the people they interviewed, this lady. Apparently she was also interviewed at Tennessee the when the trans person went pewed up that church school. Um,
Mm.
she was also on that, and then I think she may have been on one other thing too, allegedly. Um, so it's very odd that she would be at all three of these major shootings, school
Shootings.
shootings. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say if it's just incidents or not, I don't believe in. But um, it is odd that she would be at two or three school shootings, major school, and be interviewed, be picked to be interviewed.
I remember those YouTube ads of Sandy Hook parents basically pushing for gun legislation. I mean, I get like I don't agree with gun legislation, but I'm not gonna lie. When a parent comes forward after their kid was killed with gun violence and they're pushing for gun legislation, I'm not shocked. If that makes sense, you know
I
what I mean?
understand. I
I
understand.
understand. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like I understand why they would have that point of view right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the answer, but like again, I understand.
I
That'd be a very
understand. I
difficult
mean,
thing to
but
go
me
through.
personally, I have I think it's odd to me personally, if only because I'm like, I think it should go the opposite way. It shouldn't more harsh gun control because again, people who use illegal guns or use guns illegally don't really follow the law anyways. And
Yeah.
that can be seen with a lot of school shootings that go unreported, that they're that worse neighborhoods with more gang member type people. And
Mhm.
these people are using guns with switches and stuff like that. So it's like, and guns that they got illegally on the street. Like they're not following the laws, and yet the ATF isn't going and raiding, known gang member houses and stuff like that. But if you're a white guy who has an automatic weapon and you forgot to pay your tax stamp or something like that, then the ATF is coming right to your doorstep immediately. And my personal opinion for schools, same as what I would assume here have, which is that probably be armed guards now at school. Had this many
Yeah.
trained armed guards. I don't know about all the teachers having guns, as some people say. I think maybe some teachers who want to should possibly have some, and they're vetted and stuff like that. But definitely at least trained, paid armed guards, especially with how much we're paying for schools. Like I think that would be a drop in the bucket for how much some schools are getting have money for.
I wonder how you could avoid, because again, too, like with 3D printing and everything, like it would be really difficult, even with gun control, it would be really difficult to keep guns out of criminals' hands. And it's a big country. Like people clearly smuggle things across borders all the time. So like you would just put your citizens at a disadvantage where they would have no guns, but criminals would. Like that's just historically what happens. And like the other thing too, because you mentioned that a lot of the people who commit these crimes, they come from like crime-ridden areas, and like the other percentage of people, it's usually like someone in the house and they just access their parents' gun. Or there was that one case where like the parents gave the kid a gun. Like I don't know, like, and I'm glad they held the parents accountable in that situation because it's like their kid was like acting like a little psychopath and they gave him a gun. Like, are you kidding me? You couldn't tell that your kid was a psychopath? He was like writing diaries of like killing people and drawing like gruesome things, and like there's no way that kid wasn't fucking weird in conversation. Like, like I don't know how you can like other than there needs to be better mental health in the country, asylums. Like, like how do you keep crazy people from having kids and handing them guns? Because that's what these parents had to be. They had to be fucking psycho to hand that kid a gun. It'd be
Yeah.
like, here you go. Here's your 14-year-old gift. Like, and that's a shame too, because I do think that there are kids that age that could be responsible and be given like a hunting rifle. You know what I mean? And like, I don't want kids to go without the possibility of going hunting and stuff because of dumb gun laws that like, infantilize people. Because I do think a kid that age could hold a gun and handle it properly. Or you could have a little psychopath and you know what I mean? Like, I still, like, it's not fair that people can be so stupid with things because they ruin it for everyone else that just wants to follow the law. And the majority of people holding guns in this country follow the law just by the numbers. There's too many guns. If everyone who had guns was out shooting people, it would be like, it would be countless. Like you wouldn't be able to even read the news, the amount of gun violence going on. But most people, I just like them because they're pretty and I like to shoot them. Like, like I have no urge to shoot anyone with my guns unless they break into my
Yeah.
house. Like I have no urge to shoot anyone. I never will, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people get that wrong about people who own guns for self-defense as well, as like they think they're like just waiting. They're waiting with bated breath for someone to break into their house so they can shoot. Like, bro, I don't want to shoot someone. I don't want to have the trauma of killing somebody on me, even though I'm
Yeah.
a man and I can take it. But it's like, I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. But if I
Exactly.
have to, I'm going to, and I think it should be. I'm allowed to defend myself in a situation where someone has decided that they always bring up what is the catchphrase? It's like, oh, so you think, hey, your stuff is worth more than this person's life? It's like, no, this person
I
decided
think
their life wasn't worth it was worth less than my stuff when they broke into my house.
yeah, they decided that their life was worth whatever the fuck they could carry away with their 2 hands. Because it's like, are you kidding me? Like, I have pets in the house, there's other people in my house, like, you're not coming in my house. Like,
Yeah, it's not because it's not even the stuff. It's like it's I don't know
oh my
you,
god.
and you're obviously dangerous enough to break into someone's house. So I don't know that you're not gonna hurt me. I mean, obviously part of it is the stuff. I don't want you taking my stuff, but the other part of it is I don't fucking know you, and you're breaking into my house violently. How do I know you're not
Yeah.
gonna hurt my family? Yes, I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah, you clearly have no issue breaking the law. You're at my door. Like, I again, like, it's something I never wanna do either. Um, but it's just yeah, it's just nice to have that peace of mind. When I was in Canada, there was, like, something going on in the neighborhood and, like, a bunch of cop cars, like, moving around, and, like, Husbanus was able to pull the gun out and just have the gun with him. It's just kind of nice. It's like a peace of mind thing. It's just like if anything goes down, it's like you have a way to defend yourself. You know. And again, they're just nice. Like, I don't know. They tickle the same fancy for cars for me. It's like just like something that's nicely made does the job well, you know. Manufacturing. I like when things are just good, you know? I don't know what that is.
Well
Like the
engineered.
machining, well engineered, you know? There's something nice about it. But, you know, God
Um,
forbid. We can't have nice things. That's miserable people, you know.
I have two opinions over. A feline named the JJ said they never had a trial of what he said. The family's lawyers asked for evidence that never existed, and the judge ruled Jones and his defense failed to apply. So she ruled in favor of the family. So apparently they were asking him to bring forth evidence to prove he was not guilty, even though you think it's supposed to be the other way around. And then
Mhm.
also from Yanuka, every school in Israel, they're from Israel, in Israel has armed guards, and from what I understand from Nux, all Jewish and synagogues have armed guards as well.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, it sucks that that's the answer, but I mean, like, they tried to stop crime in the UK by taking away all the guns and the weapons, and now people just stab one another. Like, criminals are gonna do criminal shit. Like, that's just the truth of it. Like, bad people are gonna exist. There's always gonna be a percentage of the society you can't trust. Like, just because of that, we're gonna have to throw away everything else. Like, you know, at that point too, like the thing with gun control I never got is like there's a lot of shitty drivers too. You want to take away all cars because a lot of people die every year pointlessly because people can't fucking drive. I just saw someone lost his wife because in a 35 zone, some guy was doing like 105 miles per hour and killed her. You know what I mean? Like, am I supposed to take cars away from every single person now because like senseless violence happens with vehicles? It's just it doesn't work. The logic doesn't work. I don't know why guns are like such the big bad. Like, yes, they do bad things, but removing guns is not going to remove the bad people that do bad things. It's just going to remove the guns. And like by the numbers, like millions of guns exist that don't shoot people. How how do they do it? How do they keep those guns in check?
Yeah, and the else brought that up too. Actually, up Alex MQZ brought that up too earlier. Said when people drunk drive, we don't take away everyone else's cars or alcohol. So
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and people make terrible decisions on alcohol. Terrible decisions. But again, like yeah, are we going to outlaw all alcohol? We saw how that happened when prohibition happened. It's not Atlas, it's Blue. My little psychopath. 1 second, let me let him outside. I think that's what he wants. So disrespectful.
we love the puppers here. Love the pupper. I have my own pup. Her name's Mia. Love her to death. and we're looking into maybe getting a
Oh, snap.
um
Guns don't kill people. People kill people, except Sig.
yeah, true.
In which case, you might find yourself injured.
It's funny because I'm a Siga, so
Oh shit, are you?
I have to.
If you're broke, just say so.
What are you, an HK?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Gosh.
That's
It's
so
not
funny.
a
I just have
Glock, although I have a Glock.
I have a Glock. I mean, what you can't go wrong with a Glock.
No,
It fires a little bit differently, but I mean, if it's good enough for cops.
it's the same as an AK. It's like I do have an AK. I have an AR and an AK. Well, a California AR, and a California AK. But I have both of them, and the reason I like the AK more is because I can shoot it and I don't have to clean it, and it still runs just the same as the Glock. I should clean it, but it runs fine if I don't.
That's good. That's good. I like cleaning. It's like I like cleaning my cars. I like cleaning guns. I like cleaning my engine bays. I like the look of shiny metal. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a sickness. It is what it is. It's a sickness. You know, I might be frugal, but like, dude, I like even in the kitchen, I have all these like stainless steel appliances, and I got my fucking stainless steel polish. I love polishing those bad boys up at night. Oh boy. It just tickles my fancy. California's AR makes me sad. Dude.
It is. It makes me sad too. I have the fin grips, unfortunately. So you have two options. You have three. You can have a shotgun grip where it's kind of weird angled. You have the fin grip where you can't get your thumb around it, and you have a lock mag so that you have to unlock the whole bottom, like the lower from the upper, to get the mag out. People have found ways around that shit.
Of course they did. Yeah, what?
But I'm like, well, I mean, even legal ways. It's like, oh, California is gonna use these legal loopholes to put put regulations on firearms. Well, here's some legal loopholes in your loopholes that we can use to get around it. But I can't do the lock mag. I don't want to take the time to. If I'm in a situation, I've just gotten used to the fin enough where I'm like, okay, I don't need my thumb around the grip. It's fine. But if I'm in an emergency situation, I want to be able to change out my mag fast, and that lock mag is not fast enough. So
There's no way Nyanus ain't gay.
True.
How dare you?
True.
How dare
Facts.
you?
I know
How dare you call me
I
gay?
know Nyanus in real life, and she is in fact gay.
Does Nyanus know that we have a handgun roster in California and Glocks are banned?
Most of them are, yes.
Why are Glocks banned?
Most new ones, I think everything past
I
Gen
feel like
4 is banned.
No way.
Yes.
I am offended. I am offended. Are you kidding me?
I am not.
Wow.
so
That's a hate crime.
the-
That's crazy.
The handgun roster is a list of handguns that we are allowed to own, and I think
Oh,
you
it's
get
like Canada up in your fucking place. That's crazy.
to get new ones
Ooh.
on the roster, to get new guns on the roster, I think some old guns have to be taken off, and they were trying to do a thing for a minute where it's for one new gun added, you have to take like 3 off the roster. So basically, you'd end up with none if you want to keep
That
updating
shit
the list.
rules. Oh my god, this isn't America at all. Where the fuck are you? That's crazy.
California, baby.
I didn't know how bad it was in California. I thought like this was the land of the free. Holy shit. Holy shit. You're gay. What'd you do? Date Kershaw? Why is Kersh getting strays?
And then also on the so also for a gun to be on the roster, you need to have this weird micro stamping thing on certain parts of the gun that no manufacturers want to do. Like it's super expensive, and they'd have to get a machine basically just to make guns that are for California specifically. Kind of like our gas.
You go to shoot your gun, and they're like, "Hey, wait! Before you shoot me, let me look at your gun." Okay, yeah, shoot me.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you good? Good. All right, cool.
Oh, it's got this
What?
little micro stamp that says 1 5. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're
Dude, I I had no idea it was that bad in California. Like, I knew things were more leftist there, but that doesn't even sound like America. How did they do that? How'd they get it around the Constitution? What? How is this real life? I think he's gone to eat his bagel.
No, I didn't go to eat my bagel, although it is here. The Duchess is gonna sit in and hang out, but
That's okay.
no, yeah, it is that bad here. We have a whole bunch of that issues. It's so we don't. I think Glocks past Gen 4. We don't have any of those. Actually, and there's a certain age. Yeah, my dog just ran in here. She's
How's that?
Yeah, no, we also can't have our magazines. It's 10 rounds. You have to. Isn't even standard. So like on rifles, if you guys want to know, standard rounds is 30 usually, and on handguns it's about 12 to 15. No, all of them have to be 10 rounds. That's the most. So companies have to make specific California 10-round mags.
Because, like, that's gonna stop someone from dying because there was less bullets in the... Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it's like, how... It just feels like they're doing it just because they can. Just like, I can control you, I can do whatever I want. California isn't America. That's crazy. I had no idea. This is all new to me. I just didn't think that any of this was allowed. I thought in America you could just have guns. My gosh.
Nope.
It started when Reagan gave amnesty to a bunch of illegals in the 1980s, and then they pushed the California electorate further left, and it's been downhill ever since.
Yep, sure has. I agree with that. Alex MQZ has corrected me. We have Gen 3 Glocks. We don't have Gen 4 or Gen 5. So it's even worse than I thought.
Oh my God. Jesus. So in California, you're allowed to have a revolver. That's all.
Yes, you can have the big iron, and also you can't carry. Like, trying to concealed carry is a mess. Like, it takes so long. I think it took my friend 2 years to get his concealed carry license.
Wow. Yeah, in Florida, they just passed that like you can just carry your gun around. You don't need a concealed carry license.
That's how I wish it was for everything, but the Supreme Court won't vote on it. They do it. They keep back down to lower courts. Burning Samurai says high taxes and strict gun laws. Yes, we also have big taxes on the guns. Actually, there was a tax on ammo for a minute too, and the 10-day waiting period. Plus, you have to have a background check. Plus, you have to have a firearms like owner's license. Like, yeah, it's very strict here.
Never mind the licensing side of it in Canada like that, but it was like because I don't like, again, you have to get a license for a car and everything else. Like, you gotta get a license to fish and to make sure you don't overfish, and like I was like, whatever, like that never really bothered me. It was the control, and you're not allowed to have this and you can't do that. Like, that's the part that I never liked. I wouldn't really be against if they thought that would help stop shootings, but again, like, people are still gonna get guns illegally whether or not you make them get a license. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what
bad people
I
are
think.
going to exist.
And also
like
the whole what's it called, mentally, like, not giving guns to mentally ill people is kind of weird here too, because I'm like, I definitely have seen people where I'm like, nah, that person is definitely mentally ill and they have like a legal firearm in it.
Yeah, that would be something too, to try and crack down on people who have like actually like a history of mental illness and making sure those people don't have guns. Like, and I would rather, because I mean, all of this control over the guns in California clearly costs lots of money. You know, to fact that they even have like these 10-round mags that they have to make just for California. So if all of that money was just put towards like sincerely looking for insane people that might have firearms, like, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone else would prefer that. But they had to do like the least American thing possible and like fund control. That sucks.
Well, again, the I think the biggest thing to me that's an issue is, again, so you got to figure they don't really report on this, or they don't try and make it like big news or public knowledge, but it's like the people who are committing most of the gun crime in the country are in bad areas and they're doing it with illegal firearms anyway. but it only
Yeah.
gets attention when it's some lack of a better word, white or like white passing person doing it at a school, or maybe an Asian, but Asians have even lower crime rates than white people. But
Yeah.
it's if it's a white person and they're doing it, and usually they're doing it with a legal firearm, but that they got in an illegal way, like they took it out of their parents' safe or something like that when they weren't supposed to. Those are the ones that make the headlines. But the daily shootings in, like, ghetto parts of town with certain types of people does not get reported on because it's daily and it doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, it's the same thing happens in Canada. Is like the majority, if not all, gun crimes have been done with illegally obtained guns. And so it's like it doesn't really matter what laws you pass. It's like all of the guns, like they just came over from the American border. Like what are you going to do about it? Like you can control the Canadians all you want, but the guns are still going to come in and the criminals are going to get them. And all that they've managed to do with all of their gun control was just take a bunch of guns away from people. And in many cases, like it's killed whole businesses. Because if they were stocked up with like automatic weapons, they've already stocked their store with thousands and thousands of dollars of merchandise. They have to go bankrupt because like they now can't sell it and they can't sell it back. They're just stuck with this illegal product now. They did that the other month. They cracked down even further on like even more rifle type guns, and just more businesses were taken out. Just sad. That's just sad. That's the point, to get the guns away from people.
Yep. It's or to make it just harder to own. That's what California's done basically, is they're like, well, we can't just straight up take away guns. So let's do literally everything we can to make it as hard to own a gun as possible, which is actually against the Constitution, because it's I don't know if it's the Constitution. It might be a different law, but that's supposed to be federal. But that is it said that all guns should be like not easily owned, but it's like they should be accessible to everyone. That's what it was. And the law on the books after slavery and the whole civil rights movement, I think, because people were making it harder for black people to own guns. It was a thing where it's like, nah, everybody's got to be able to get a gun in a simple way, and it's got to be accessible to everybody. And similarly in the Constitution, again, a lot of people can debate this, but it's about standing up to a corrupt government. And if you think about that, then people need guns that can rival government's guns. So it's like, if I have my little 10-round lock mag gun, whatever, like I'm not going to be able to rival a military dude with 30 rounds. And not that I have the training to, but I'm just saying it's giving you that extra leg up to help you.
Yeah, and they're taking it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, like I had nothing wrong with like if they put like licenses or even some sort of flat fee, like you buy a gun, you pay an extra $5, and that goes towards like, finding mentally ill people and taking guns away from them, because that's generally what licenses do. Like in for driving, it's not just to make sure everyone can drive safe. It's also like a way to gather money to put back into the system that facilitates driving, like, so the roads and everything and the police. So again, maybe it doesn't have to be a license, but like I think just like most Americans would prefer that. Like, oh, okay, well, I'll pay an extra surplus, a little bit extra on top of my gun, and then you can fund just making sure that insane people don't get guns. Because at the end of the day, that is the problem behind gun violence. Most normal people just want their fucking gun, and they have no desire to shoot anybody. That's the majority of gun owners. Like I don't understand why everyone else has to give up their goods because like some insane individual, couple states over. It's nuts.
Yeah, and
don't take my guns.
And it seems like that is really what California is trying to do, but people are still doing it and they're upset about it. So, but it's the same thing as I told you with the whole Democratic majority thing. They will make a law, and then even if that law is unconstitutional or goes against federal law, they know it's going to take years and years to fight out in court, and it's got to go through all the California courts first, who are going to with the law. So it's like they'll just do it, and in the interim of that law being debated in court, it is still on the books. You still have to obey law. So it's like they basically have the law without having to worry about any repercussions. And if it gets to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court decides to knock it back down to local courts, then you just start the process all over again. So it's just
It just keeps it going.
shitty
yeah.
system.
That's just scary, though. It's scary that, like, I had no idea it was so bad in California, and it's just, like, spooky when, like, the precedent like that gets set, because then other states might get the same idea and, like, oh, we can take their guns away. We can limit their mags.
Yeah.
Seems so strange. That's just, like, again, too, like, I don't know, like, what's next? Like, if, are car emissions really bad? No one's allowed having a tank that carries more than 15 gallons of gas? Like, you know what I mean?
Funny
Like, it's
you
just...
should mention that.
Shut the fuck up! No! Don't tell me that's what they're doing.
Funny you should mention that. It's not that exactly, but part of the reason California, I brought this up before chat. Part of the reason California gas cost is so high, like I think in LA, some of the gas prices are in like $10 a gallon, or they were.
Oh yeah, you guys got a lot of fees and taxes.
We have fees, we have taxes, we also have the fact that California has decided that we need to have a specific blend of gasoline that you can't get in most parts of the U.S. So we get it shipped in, which, you know, takes up more gas on the ships and stuff like that. But it's all for Green Party stuff, whatever. But still, so we have to have most of our gas shipped in from places like Korea and like the Middle East and stuff like that, because it has to be a specific blend that California decided was safer than other stuff.
Got, like, detergents or something in it, certain ethanol levels. I'm confused.
I don't fucking know. Like,
because I mean, you're still gonna have to have different ethanol levels for people. You know, like some people need premium, some people need ethanol free. I wonder what it is. It's got to be some sort of detergents or something in there, watered down gas.
But that also makes it more expensive because obviously you have to import it. And then on top of that, again, for a while, actually, electric vehicles were basically getting a special privilege where they could go in the diamond lane for free, even if they didn't have two people. So the diamond lane being like the carpool lane. So it's like if you had electric vehicle, you could
green vehicle. Yeah, it's the same in Canada. Green vehicles could drive or two people. Okay.
So it's like you get special treatment for having that vehicle. Even though, as we've mentioned again, all electric vehicles still use gas because charging your electric vehicle is coming from some kind of fossil fuel power plant.
Yeah. And also, people always forget, too, the manufacturing that takes place to even make that car. It will cost resources in gas. And it's like, it's not until I think you pass like 60,000 miles or 50,000 miles that's negated. People just think like, oh, I'm driving a green vehicle. It's earth friendly. It doesn't become earth friendly till like some amount of usage. If you can't get that usage out of it, then you've technically done a net negative, and a lot of people crash these things. So it's like, you know, and then they're totaled. So you've technically wasted more than a gas engine. Because to make a gas engine, it takes less resources up front as well. They're technically more economical to make than green cars.
Yeah.
And that's what they think. They call them green, too, to make it sound like, oh, look, it's so good for the environment. They're green.
And that, I mean, I agree with you completely on the thing you said the other day where it's like, that's why I'm not buying, if I can avoid it for my whole life and hopefully my kids' lives, if God blesses, I will always have a car made for 2020, like,
yeah,
and hopefully even before like 2016, like for 2010s and below.
Yeah. The more technology in cars, the more they're liable to break, anyways. And yeah, how long to get EV batteries to get reduced running times like your phone batteries? I mean, it's the same technology too. It's like a lithium battery that they just like multiplied and put into bigger cells. So it is, it's going to lose its charge over time.
And Rala said, don't forget all the retooling at the factory level that also start making.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on over here. So yes, it is as bad as everybody says, but you learn how to survive in it. You know what I mean? Even though I make a decent amount of money, I won't say what it is, but but I will say for California in general, I think I'm technically at the poverty line or right under.
Jeez.
I make a
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, living in a city or living in areas like that, it's crazy the cost of living. Like, and that sucks.
so
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, look up this stuff you have to dig out of the ground for a battery, and also look who we have digging it up. People also
Yes, the
like to ignore
children.
the fact that there's like child labor galore
The
when
children
we're mining for
yearn
these
for the
fucking minerals.
mines.
Yes, don't worry, they yearn for the mines, remember? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The weight of EV vehicles does way more damage to roads. Yeah, they're much heavier. Saturday morning butt cat. Yeah, it was to have Dutch Matrix on. He's an
Thank you.
employed child.
Hello, cat chat. Hello, butt cat chat.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime you need to go too. Like I know you have other things you want to do today.
No, it's cool. I discussed it with the Duchess. So 11 is probably have about another hour.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
And we're gonna go
EV
hit the
is also chewing up tires way faster. Yes, they are. And again, because of the construction of the EV and how their whole floor is basically batteries, the second and the way we were talking, how they're just stringed together, they're all sealed up. And so it's too dangerous to unseal that battery and replace or fix cells. The whole thing gets totaled the second you like tap the car into the corner of another car. The whole thing might just be a write-off, which is also why they're so expensive to insure, because even the smallest of accidents render the car completely totaled because they can't risk it because it might just blow up because now if the battery has a crack in it. Like and you see that too after the hurricanes in Florida. They had to put all the EVs into fields because the salt water got to them and they were just randomly blowing up. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm gonna stick to my gas engine. Like, if you want a vehicle that's good and you know takes less gas just for the it's cheaper to run. Get a fucking Prius, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why people overlook the hybrid models. And the Prius, it's just a battery in the back. Like, it's still a big battery, but it's a battery you can remove and replace much easier. You know, if your battery goes, your whole car isn't fucking totaled. Like, I don't know, man. I would go for a Prius any day over if I had to pick something that was just more economical, economically priced. Yeah, 100% Prius.
I'm not allowed.
That's fair.
The Duchess said she would lose all respect for me if I had a Prius.
I mean, it's an ugly fucking car, but you know what I mean? Like if you're like, because I've heard great things about it. I talked to one guy in a bar at a airport who flies and drives cars for people. So like they're flying to their destination and he'll drive their car, so they have their car there. And he drove someone's Prius, and to drive it from Canada to Florida, it cost him $48 in gas. I couldn't fucking understand that. I was like, that's so cheap. It usually costs like hundreds for me to drive down with gas, like 200 to 300 on average. Up a little bit since everything's gone nutty, but $48 to drive across the country is nuts. It is nuts.
Well, you can get, and I mean, you can get other hybrid cars, but even for me, I'm like, as I kind of looking into new cars, I was thinking about it but you can also just get really good fuel cars. You were mentioning them yesterday, like Hondas, you know, Civics and stuff like that, Acuras, Toyotas, some Nissans. Just don't get a Ultima. Ultima drivers are the worst.
Don't get an Ultima. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It is, dude. I saw some woman driving her like just a big Nissan truck. I don't know what they call their big trucks, but she fucking hit the curb. She entered into like a turnoff lane too soon. She hit the curb and the whole car lurched.
Like a Frontier or a Titan?
It must have been a Titan. It was the biggest one.
Okay, Titan.
And like, yeah, dude, I thought she broke her axle, but she like pulled right into a target, so I couldn't see like the end result. But like, I've seen people hit curbs before, but I have never seen like the car kick back like that. I actually was like in the car like as I was driving because it was so violent. I don't know why that just reminded me. Nissan drivers are the worst. And it gets proven everywhere you go.
Which is funny because you have one and you drive one.
I don't have. Oh, I guess.
The
Datsun. The 300ZX
isn't.
It is technically a Nissan, but Fair enough. Big ultimate energy.
That Derp's '08 Mitsubishi gets at least 30 miles per gallon on the white. That's pretty good.
What
That's
did you
cute.
have, like one of those little Mirages or something with 3 cylinders?
Yeah,
Who's
maybe.
got that?
That's I mean, I'm looking at Civics right now. That's kind of where I'm at.
I hate the CVT in all new Hondas. I really hate the CVT transmission. I don't trust it. I don't like how they say it's supposed to stay closed and you don't change any of the oil in it. Like, that to me seems off.
Yeah, that seems.
Because when you have gears shifting at high speeds, inevitably over time they're gonna like wear out a little bit, and you want to change the oil out for it to shift better. It just feels like they're planning that like these things will die, and then your whole car will be totaled, and you'll have to go get a new car. That's what it feels like to me. I don't like it.
What are we
Because
counting
like
as
anyone
new?
who drives standard shift, it's like like once in a while you're gonna want to change that transmission fluid because it's gonna feel better on the shift. And like even if you care, like that's the one time you don't cheap out. Like you get like I can't remember the code for it, but like it's like a reddish liquid. It's like the best you can get. Like you get the best brand when it comes to this. Because even Husbanus thought he had to change the transmission in one of his MR2s, and I was like, change the fluid first. And like, yeah, the thing shifts like brand new. Previously, it was like crunching around, like
That's getting.
it did sound like it needed a new transmission. But it was fine. It was fine after we just switched the oil out or liquid, whatever you want to call it, fluid.
Transmission, tranny fluid. Are we allowed?
But yeah, the CVT. The tranny fluid. Oh my God, that's so woke of you to say. So Californian. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. The CVT, yeah, the fake shifting that the CV does too is silly. Gear grinding really grinds my gears.
I was gonna say, so Batderp said yes, it's a
Require fluid changes just like any other transmissions. I don't know why I've been told that the thing should be like remain sealed.
Dude, I didn't even notice that you put up that video of that dude walking into a police area with it up on the screen. I didn't even.
Yeah, I had this up. I was going to talk about it. This is, I guess, a new FBI video shows suspect shooting Secret Service officer at White House Correspondents' Dinner.
I mean.
Yeah. Transformers. Reminder that Cecil blew a tranny recently. What a freak. What a freak. I hope he brushed his teeth afterwards. CVT should do the fake shift the retards did that they did because they thought people wouldn't like it too smooth. Oh my God, that's like when they put speakers in the cars so it sounded like it had engine noises. What was it, BMW doing that? So it would play the sound of the engine for you because it was now quieter. Like, I can't stand shit like that. They did the fake shifts just so people didn't freak out it was too smooth. Like that's like such a smooth-brained reason to have to do that.
Sorry, I was paying it. My dog is getting my attention.
That's okay.
This is a very professional.
Only the most professional of streams.
Come on, Mia.
Kia does it as well. It runs a genuinely great EV. Ruins a genuinely great EV. That's unfortunate. All of the attention. Everyone knows dogs are most interested in attention when people are sitting down. It's a lady.
So, guy just ran up and shot a special service officer.
Yeah, I saw some video of this. I wonder if this will have some of it. But like a guy even walks by with a dog, and like the dog like notices the guy.
But yeah, they were saying that. They were saying he's like the dog was like, "What is up with this dude? Can you guys come check out this dude?"
Can you guys check? And the guy just like walked by. I wonder if that's in this video. Well, let's just play it. I'm sure the guns are too blurred for it to matter to YouTube.
Oh shit.
It's fine. They're tiny.
Oh yeah, I know, but then everybody swarms now. Job, guys.
Where's the audio for this? Oh, it was quiet?
Yeah, I don't think there was.
April 24th, approximately 8:59 p.m. This is the guy here. This is What a fucking walk. Like, what?
He looks like
What kind of
Sneakers
walk cycle
O'Toole.
is this? Arms
Yeah, that
flopping all
gait
over
is
the
very
place.
odd.
No, like I can't stand it because like I've animated too much. So when I see people walk like this, I almost like want to correct it. And like I just feel like it's over animated. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he's moving so fucking much for like walking down the hall. Men, don't do
he's
this.
from the
Don't swing your
Ministry of
arms like
Silly
this.
Walks.
He is. Like what? How are your arms swinging out so fucking far?
Oh, you know
My
what? You know what it
goodness.
looks like? It looks like that SpongeBob walk cycle.
Oh yeah, when he like goes extended.
Yeah, what was
I know
that
what you're
hand
talking about.
movement too? Yeah, this dude is
Yeah,
odd.
who's he talking to?
Gave him like the finger gun. Like, yeah, what's up, man?
Me when I go to commit a crime. Me when I go to commit a felony. I guess he went to the gym too. What's he doing out there for so long? What an awkward fella. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's too much. That's the gay walk. He walks like a skinwalker. He does. Like that's how I expect Slender Man to walk, like in the forests.
Yeah, this I would immediately be sus of this. I don't care where I'm at. I just like what is I think the shoes are killing me too. It's like he's wearing jeans, but he's wearing like dress.
Yeah. Put the SpongeBob walking sounds over that, like the wait, wait, like this.
Oh yeah, the Squidward.
Jesus. Act natural. His arms start flapping around.
Back
All
speed.
right, so he went.
Oh yeah, he went and worked out in jeans.
He went and worked out in jeans. What a like. That's how you know he's a fucking psychopath. He went and he worked out in jeans and dress shoes.
Are we gonna see him do something? Come on, let's. Oh no, you're just.
Look at his little gay stand over there. What
he's
is
just
this?
looking around. Not even.
He's like, oh yeah, so this is what men do to get strong. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Wow. A little commentary over top of him. Oh,
I don't know
those
what's
look
going on in his
heavy.
head.
Those
I mean,
things
maybe I
look
don't.
heavy there. I can't pick that up.
Okay, see you later.
All right, see you later. Holmes is not even paying attention.
Right.
Dress shoes to the gym. Yeah, the guy's an actual fucking kook.
Later, I'm
This
gonna
is
go.
nuts.
I'm gonna go. Redacted a guy.
Peak alpha energy, working out in jeans. Not normal. Oh, here we go again.
This like a hotel or
Floppy fucking
something?
arms. Yeah, it did take place in a hotel because we don't have a ballroom. You know what this is too? Like this is a great excuse to get the ballroom built. Like, you know, because it'll be easier to run security when it's like attached to the White House and everyone's right there. And like, because technically at a hotel, a bunch of random people could also be staying. It's a damn shame.
I don't even know if the White House is that safe. Trump has been attacked like 3 times at this.
It just feels easier to lock down at least. Like you have at least a more of an ability to control people coming in and out of the venue. You're at home base.
You can't try it here. We're at home base.
Nuh-uh. Because, I mean, this guy just had a room. He just checked in with
Yeah.
these guns, apparently. Like, what an easy way to get guns into a venue.
Well, I mean, I guess
I would be watching this guy like a hawk. Talk about suspicious as fuck. Yeah, going into the gym like this is suspicious.
No, I can speak a little bit though from I guess the security of the hotel that I used to do physical security, and I will tell you that I don't do shit.
Fair.
It's
not working for you? That's not good.
It's a wait around and wait until something happens kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get bored and get complacent. Oh, and now he's got a trench coat.
Yeah, what? He's just walking around.
Okay, I take that back. When I was working physical security, I would see this guy and be like, "There's something up with that guy."
Yeah, this guy's up to no good.
Even if I was bored and like on my phone or something like that, I'd take a brief look at the cameras and be like, "Something up with."
What sucks is that I've actually interacted with this dude at a Smash tournament in SoCal. The
What?
Pew Pewer.
Really? You know what? He would be a Smash player.
Yeah, so there he is. He's walking in. He's definitely like holding the gun. And yeah, there's the dog following
Yeah,
him.
the dog's like, can you guys check out this? Oh, how did he
Yeah,
get
and the guy
back there?
carrying the dog. Look at the guy carrying the dog is like, come on, boy, let's go.
You would think that they would have somebody stopping people behind there.
Look at him running. That's crazy. That's like a crazy reaction time from this guy. Like, this guy pulled
Yeah.
his gun out immediately. A lot of other people took a bit longer, but wow. It's a miracle that officer wasn't killed. It really was.
Oh, okay, so he's okay. I thought he killed somebody.
No. Just like a missed shot. I don't think anyone got shot. I don't think he even got shot, even though they shot at him. Because
Got
he
swarmed.
lived. He got swarmed. You can see a mag got kicked. Wow, so many people showed up. And then the playback. I probably won't play it back just because it's going to slow down with the gun. But yeah, he does, at this point, shoot at the guards here off to the side. Look at this guy's already pulled his gun out, and these ones haven't even reacted. These people haven't reacted in the back wall.
It's a good training video.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
what
look
not
at
to
your.
do.
I guess we're kind of blocking this. 1 second.
Oh,
let me
am
see.
I?
Yeah, it's
Probably.
okay. I just turned us off. But like you can see, this guy's reacted. There's two people beside him. They haven't reacted. The security officers up against the wall haven't reacted. You know, these guys are taking down the fucking gates right now. This one's just looking over. Only one guy pulled his gun out immediately.
The first one was the dog, though, too. Again, you think your dog is like, and I would look at that guy as any of these people, be like, wait, you're not dressed, no, for aura.
Right? Yeah, within 3 seconds, this guy's already reaching for his gun. That's pretty good.
Where was he
Human
running?
reaction time. But yeah, look at him running.
Where was he running? Is he? What is the point of him having a gun here, trying to like attack?
I think he was gonna. His plan was to Naruto run by security right into the room and then manage to pew pew. I think too, like it.
Trump? Was this at
what-
the State of the Union?
This is at the. This is at no, or the, not the State of the Union. The Correspondence Center.
Of course.
The Correspondence Center. That's what this is. But yeah, but like also too, he's doing the same mistake, just like his walk cycle. Like he's really presenting the rifle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just so there's no confusion, yes, I am running with a gun. Like he made no effort to kind of like straighten it out and like have it within his silhouette. Like he fully let himself like, you know, if he wasn't running like this officer wouldn't have reacted so
Yeah.
quickly. You know what I mean? Because they saw like the direct silhouette of the rifle and they're like, I'm gonna reach for my gun, like, you know, like immediately. Versus like someone just running, they might not have reached for their gun and they might not have armed themselves quick enough. The weird president roast event.
I almost feel like if he didn't go into this room back here and didn't take out the gun, like if he just nonchalantly walked over here, some of these people may not have even stopped him.
No, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, if he had just like calmly walked and had like maybe a smaller gun that was more like, thank God he was so stupid, basically. You know, because then he could have actually done some damage. Because it seems like they're taking down the security gates too, and like they're just like they're not even connected right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, what a crazy event. And yeah, it is just the correspondence dinner. Someone said the weird president roast event, which is why I thought was like the weirdest thing to attack, because it's like the one time everyone just jokes around and tries to have fun despite everything. Like, what a weird thing to attack.
Well, at this point, it's just I don't know who these people, whoever they are, allegedly.
They
keep picking shitty people.
Yeah.
I
don't know how much is like betting. Yeah. Who knows what causes this to happen? Like, why this guy too? Like, isn't his like background like really sussy? Like, he was like a teacher, but then he like was he working for NASA at some time, or was that all just misinformation online? I don't even know.
I didn't catch up with this. I knew it happened, but I was unaware of any of the details. It's just I was like, oh, Trump's okay. Okay, then that's all I need to know.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that is insane that he was able to get that far. I think this is a training video. show that security on their toes. I think it would go a long way to have like some kind of scheduled drill where someone is acting as a shooter and then has the people, react to them. But it's like, it's still difficult to do that because you don't want to surprise people and then actually get shot. And then you don't want to, if you let them know it's coming, then they're like, oh, well, now I'm expecting it, as opposed to this surprise.
Yeah.
Difficult to train. These people should have been more, less nonchalant. They definitely should have been more aware.
Yeah, they were really relaxed. Husbanus has gone into some government buildings now, and there's some government buildings where there's like always armed guards like at the ready. I'm surprised since the president was in the other room, there was no like armed guards at the ready, but I guess because there's so many civilians around, they didn't want to like cause distress, which is why they don't have like armed guards at the ready. But like even just having like not everyone had to be at the ready, but having like 2 people on either side of the hallway, and you just like, you every hour you relieve them with someone else. Like I could see that. But again, maybe they don't want to stress people out that are coming to visit. I don't really know.
The difficult balance of, at least from physical security, you want to be like presentable and kind of retail status, but you also have to be on guard. It's a very weird balance of, if you're in the ideal situation, say, not like how I was when there was times where it's just there is literally nothing going on and you're like on night shift or something like that and you're like out of your mind, tired. But for the most part, when you're interacting with, to keep that customer service mentality, but you have to keep your guard up for crazies, essentially. Very difficult to manage that.
Yeah, no, definitely. In my opinion, the biggest reference was the fact he was a teacher. Yeah, I heard he was a teacher too. Apparently, Allen had written what a White House source characterized Sunday morning as a manifesto. And Allen's brother notified the New London, Connecticut police of that writing just minutes before the incident at dinner. So his family found the manifesto and warned police. Allen's sister spoke to the Secret Service in Montgomery County MD police, saying her brother had a tendency to make radical statements, and his rhetoric constantly referenced a plan to do something to fix the issue with today's world, according to the White House source, who is not authorized to speak publicly. She also confirmed that Allen had purchased 2 handguns and a shotgun, storing them at their parents' home without their parents' knowledge. That's fun. The Waffle House mindset.
A black Naruto teacher.
Yeah, he ran like Naruto. Like that's the thing that killed me. It's like, why do you just like, I'm just gonna blast my way in there. It was such a poor plan. But like again, thank God they're so stupid. But
that's fortunate. The what else you got for today? Moving
that's
on.
Yeah. The Tangerine Knight, who's going to do it? Can somebody already do it? Yeah, it's a very similar rhetoric to
those people.
Really similar rhetoric to Taylor
Them
Lorenz's video. It's them again. Not even the correct Naruto running stance, and that's why it didn't work. The guy didn't know what he was doing. The guy had no idea.
Well, it also actually before we on it actually shows again. It's who the fuck is teaching our children? Why is there so many mentally ill people?
That is a good question. And like, is it because we haven't respected our teachers enough? Like people who should be teachers don't seek out to try to become teachers anymore because they're like disenfranchised by like the lack of pay and respect that teachers get. Because I've seen a lot of like teachers leaving the industry because kids are just unruly and unchecked and like little animals in class. So like, I wonder if just the good teachers are leaving.
I have friends who are teachers. It really is that honest. I don't think it's the pay, because in California, teachers actually get paid pretty good. Not gonna lie, but I think it's the difficulty of the job of teaching kids, and there's not really a way to discipline kids anymore. And obviously the physical got taken away, and you can't really like. There's a point with a lot of kids where it's like the expulsion or like the suspension, it just doesn't matter to them because they're like, well, I'm just skipping school anyways. But they also just pass these kids up the ladder to college no matter what. Like I think there's been stories of kids who like got E's in most or F's in most of their classes, or like skipped a lot of their classes, and they still graduate high school. And it's like, why are we letting
Yeah.
these people
Why
graduate
are we
high
pushing
school?
them through?
So it is that on some of the teachers. I know there are obviously, I would say the mentally ill or left leaning, self left. So I'll say progressives. The progressives.
Well,
I
I
think
mean, it's overrun. I don't know, because the left wanted to be like, we're the bastion of good. Like, so that's where you get all these nuts who show up and they're like, I am God's warrior, and it's like, everything I do is correct and everything you do is wrong.
yeah.
Like, I think they've created this environment for these people to exist on the left because they opened up the doors and said, hey, we welcome you here. Come on in. Come on in. There's room for you. And that's what's going on. And now they're everywhere.
That is a good transition. Did you actually? I may have stepped out, but not on this one. But I mean on other streams. Did you already watch that video of the high school kids that are being asked to live sentence?
No, I love shit like that though.
Let
Where
me
they
see.
try to get them to like read the time or something like that, or
I may have
looking at
I may
times
have
of
put it in the probably fine.
Forbidden Capital with the 5. In the U.S., teachers tend to come from the bottom quintile of university students, at least as of a decade ago. Yeah. Parents don't want to discipline, and school can't discipline because X child is an angel, but not really. Well, and they can't even take phones away anymore because it's a liability. Phones are too expensive. And if you lose the phone, then like, what do you do? But like back in my day when I was at school, people got their fucking phones taken away. If you had your phone out during class, that shit was confiscated by the teacher, you know? And like, I just don't remember like parents throwing a stink over it either. If you had your phone taken away and you didn't get it till the end of the day, I didn't see any parents calling in and complaining about it. I don't know why the mood's changed so much.
Yeah, I wish they would. Like I should have my phone away at work. It's kind of the stream is kind of background noise at work, but really in school especially, they should have a box at like the front desk. You have to put phones in for
phone in,
and you only get it during an emergency.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's crazy.
I did not post probably but basically I can give if I can't find it, probably give a summarization. It's so they write, this person writes out a sentence in cursive, and he's around asking these like, hey, can you, they try and read it, and half of them stop like a quarter of the way through. They're like, who this for? What is this?
Jesus.
And they also are like, even the sentence he wrote in cursive is like shit. Like it's not very grammatically well written. So
okay,
a person who is taught correctly would look at it and go, well, I can read it, but it's not really
right.
But none of them do that. Most of them have trouble on high school. Oh, nope. Okay, instantly pops up. Thank you.
Boom.
I'm gonna send it to you.
I'm waiting.
Good. It's a good transition, for lack of a better word.
Is it because it's trans?
It's yeah.
For me.
She wore a suit.
Oh my god, it's not even, it's just handwriting. Like it's not
Yes.
even cursive.
It's not even
She
cursive.
wore a
cursive.
silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary but somewhat gosh.
Clothes that were. Who's this for? Extraordinary but somewhat Gertrude?
Now explain what that means.
I don't know.
She wore a sahalat
I'll haul it!
of clothes that were extraordinary, whatever, bro. but somewhat.
bro.
Which,
What does that mean?
she wore a lot. Wait, she wore. Bro, I don't know, bro. Can you take the card back, please?
She wore a. Oh, baby. She wore a silhouette of clothes that were. Bitch, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to read. I don't know why I did it.
She wore a silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary, but somewhat gosh.
That guy did
Alright,
okay.
now what does that mean?
I have no idea. Like his clothes was nice or something like that. She wore a. I don't know what this shit said.
Yeah, that last guy
Oh,
did.
I don't know what
did
this
all
shit
right.
said. The word silhouette just gets these people,
Yeah.
huh?
Shit say. I don't know what this shit say.
And extraordinary.
I can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Cancel back.
Can't read it. I can't read it. And no one knows what any of these words mean.
By the way, is
They
it
don't know.
extraordinary or is it extraordinary?
Extraordinary.
Because I've heard some people say extraordinary,
Fair enough.
but I think that's a separate word.
I believe so. I mean, it's fun to say things silly sometimes, though, too. So, like, I understand.
The other thing is I'm dyslexic and I can read this. I don't spell so
Yeah.
good, but I can read this. Fine. Like, so this is your, do you know how much we pay into the public school system in the US? It's immense. And
Yeah.
they keep asking for more money, but it really goes to show that throwing money at the problem, and also Lucy and Wolf brought this up, No Child Left Behind, both of those were horribly, horribly long thing. Amount of money.
Yeah.
Child Left Behind.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow, this is awful. This is awful.
You're welcome.
I find it interesting too that they don't really understand like they don't troubleshoot or problem solve, like they can't assume
No.
the meaning of a word based on like the sentence around it. Like gosh, like you without even knowing it, if it's extraordinary but somewhat gosh, like that must mean it's tacky or it's somewhat off-putting or there's something about it. Like none of them can make that correlation. They're just like no. Because like half of what you learn from school isn't just like, words and math. It's troubleshooting and problem solving. Like those are soft skills that are going to bring you places in life. And they can't even troubleshoot. They're tapping out. They're like, no.
I think two
No,
of
I'm
them.
done.
Yeah, two of them just said, "I can't read that, bro." Like,
Can't read it.
nah.
Gollum's half-botched circumcision leftover with the 10,000 PYGs feeling really good for my third world education right now. Dude, you're basically a scholar by our terms over here. My God. The context, too. Yeah, they can't pull the context out of the sentence to understand what things could mean. No one took a guess at it. I was kind of shocked. Shocked.
Alex MQZ said his art major side is reading it as like, as gosh, as like, or like a,
Gouache is a paint.
yeah. And I didn't know
Gosh
we
is
had
a-
another art major, another wasted
Yeah.
$100,000 in chat.
Yeah. Guacamole.
White
Nine is
guac.
they stopped teaching phonetics in school. They stopped teaching in period. They stopped teaching, period. The kids stopped learning, period. No critical thinking skills.
Well,
I'll start gatekeeping brains.
most of them
saying-
skip most of their classes anyway.
That's a big problem too, yeah.
They still get allowed to graduate. And you know what? I can, even though I disagree with a lot of teachers, also the ones, like we said, that are, there's teachers that just got their teaching credential just so they could indoctrinate people, I think.
Yeah.
That's really where it's at.
Having power over people is a
Yeah.
big thing.
But for me, I would say the good teachers, I really feel, or even like the mid teachers, I feel bad for them, because if I was in their situation and I saw a bunch of kids who were passing, even though they skipped half their classes and basically Fs or whatever, I'd be like, even doing what is even
Yeah,
the
why
point
am
of
I
my
even?
job?
Yeah. No, or like too, to be one of the kids that's actually doing your homework, how does it incentivize you to try any harder or prove yourself at school when people who don't even show up are also passing anyways? Like it just tells kids like, yeah, why don't you just give up because you're going to be fine. Like you're going to get pushed through. No child left behind.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too, is I think even in colleges too, again, even people with pretty bad grades are getting into like big colleges because
Yep.
of was for DEI. I think maybe it's less now because of Trump, but for a while they were taking up spots that other people were having to work like twice or 3 times as hard to get the
No,
thing. So
and it became like more racist because it went based off of like what the amount of people they would take on, and Asians had to have like a much higher score to get into the school because like across the boards like Asians generally scored higher in tests. So like it actually became like super racist, but like people don't really think about that. They're just like, "Oh, I need my DEI." And it's like, "No, man. Like now less Asians are getting in because you say you need more stupid people in here. Like that doesn't even make
yeah.
sense, man. That doesn't even make sense."
Again, I don't think anybody would have an issue. Well, no reasonable person, no matter the race or gender or ethnicity, would have an issue with people hiring on, again, merit based. Like, can you actually do the job and do it well? Are you
Yeah.
proficient? Like,
Yeah.
but right now
yeah.
it's so difficult. Because, like, no, we have to hire people strictly because they're a certain race, ethnicity, learning level, whatever, even if they can't do the job at all. Fuck, and then can do it, who passed up are like, well, then why do I even try?
Yeah. I always hated too. This is another one of those things that like gets upheld by the left. And it's like at no point in my upbringing did I ever feel that disadvantaged people should have my job because they struggled more or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is one of those things too where it's like you just push people to vote across their party lines because like they don't agree with this. And I remember getting into disagreements with my friends over this, like where we would debate it, and they would be like, you know, if someone's disadvantaged, they deserve the job. And like me being employed at the time, I was like, absolutely not. Like you should earn your job. Because like I couldn't imagine, you know, in my field, as much as it was just animation and it's like, oh, it's just cartoons on stream, like on the screen. But if you had someone who wasn't trained, they'd be fucking useless. Like you have to get over a minute out a week, which is like thousands of frames. Like you gotta bust ass. There's no time to not know what you're doing. Like, get out of here with this shit. Like, no, and like that, I don't want anyone being pushed through for medicine. I don't want anyone being pushed through in construction. There's very few fields where you can afford to have someone not know what the fuck they're doing. You know, like I hate that.
Yeah,
Hate it.
it's I mean, the
People
only
should earn their positions. Like life is unfair. Like life is unfair. Like my dad couldn't pass grade 10 because of like health. Like there was reasons. Like he had like brain damage as a kid because of like he got sick. You know what I mean? Like he physically couldn't do it. If they tried to make my dad a doctor, it would have been a disservice to everyone who was ever his patient. You know what I mean? Like as much as I would have loved my dad to have that opportunity, he just doesn't have that opportunity. He never did. You know what I mean? That doesn't make society bad people. Like it's just an unfortunate roll of the dice. Not everyone's going to get what they want to get. Like that's life.
work with it. Like your dad, obviously,
Yeah, you worked with
guy
it.
as well, and he
Yeah, you
even
figured
had
it
to do
out.
it with your mom being sick and stuff like that. So it's like he'd
Yeah.
figure it out. You figure out a way to do it, or you don't, and that's really the issue. A lot of people nowadays is
They
I
don't
feel
want
like
to.
they're going, well, either they don't have to or they don't want to. So it's like when I say you don't
They
have
feel
to,
like they're deserved it.
yeah, I mean you can just
Deserve.
I could just stop working and get on welfare and still have a condo and all the food I need and all that kind of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like, so you can choose that you just don't want to, but even still, then you have other cases where it's like life is just so depressing and they don't have any goals or any, like, they don't see any way out of where they're at right now. So they're just like, well, why even try? And then sad, but it's, my
Yeah.
friend said, people who want to do something will always find a way to do that thing. And people who say they want to do something but don't actually will always find an excuse. It has to be done.
True.
So
That's true. No, it feels like that's the way. And I feel like a lot of people who don't even want to get anything done are somehow speaking for a lot of society. And I think that's like indicative of like the online space right now and all of these. And it's the unfortunate thing is like when they actually manage to get into the realm of like life ruination or doxing people or taking away sponsorships or getting people removed from their jobs. Like that's the dangerous part, that they actually have some power to do that. But
Yeah.
in like in any other situation, it's weird that they push so much to get these people deplatformed, and it's like, and like how much do you actually apply to your real life is what I always want to know. It's like, how successful are you in life right now? Like I doubt any of these people are making 6K figure salaries, you know? I doubt these people are doing anything meaningful with their lives or have children. I'm doubtful most of them even could take care of a pet. Yet they're trying to dictate what other people can do online. Like I wish there was like a threshold. Like I don't know. I don't want more government control, but I just wish there was a threshold for people who are able to communicate with people online. You know, these people who don't do anything, like you shouldn't have the ability to take away people's opportunities, but that's just the unfortunate truth of the internet. These
Yeah.
people now have power.
Yep. That's, I don't know how some of these people get their platforms. Actually, the me and Tylen, I don't think you know them very well. That I don't that, but Tylen was bringing up that. Have you heard of the podcast called the Call Her Daddy podcast?
I have, yes.
Did you know she has like 2 million subs on YouTube and she averages 500,000 views per podcast?
My God.
And I'm like, I've listened to some of their takes and I'm like, fuck is watching this? And then it's 500,000 on average. Some of them almost getting 1 million views. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, there's the unfortunate truth is that there's an audience for it. And like can you blame the creator because the audience exists, or do you blame the creator for creating it that like made the audience, or do you think the audience is there anyways? Like, you know what I mean? Like
It's definitely the audience, but I'm wondering why the audience is like, I just can't put myself in those people's show and think of it as either entertaining or informative. I'm like, this gives me nothing.
Yeah.
This is the only thing it gives me is a clip where I can say, fuck is this?
Yeah, it's concerning. It's concerning. Speaking of concerning, because we're talking about how some people are just fucking dumb. Twitch streamer CaseyTron reacts to Hassan Piker's meltdown on Shoe on Ahead and says that if Shoe cares so much about the incels, she should just go fuck one.
So
I don't even understand the logic there, but I guess we were on topic of like low IQ people and things that make no sense, and I was like, wow, this just comes to mind.
I thought Casey was going to turn it around. I'm surprised she's defending Hassan after he did.
You know, these people, they have like no moral backbone. They're just out here little clout goblins. That's all they care about. Like they're still gonna ride that little Hassan PP to the death.
Not same.
Yeah, don't ride the Hassan PP.
operate at the same.
You were saying? Go on.
No. You let Hassan
You wanted to talk.
Torture the chat.
You want to talk about Hassan's PP some more? You want the Duchess to hear that one?
Nah, she gets
sure
enough gay shit from me as it is.
Fair enough. That poor woman.
Substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shoe on Head and her dumb fuck audience operates in, so I can do
her dumb fuck audience of fucking incels. Like, I don't know. It's like Shoe on Head. If you like care so much about these incels, go fuck one. Okay.
What does that even mean?
She did, so.
Like, she's a married woman with a child. And it's like, if you, and like the whole point of the video was that people aren't incels for wanting children. That's literally the opposite of an incel. But then CaseyTron doubles down and has to call them incels again. Like, Jesus. Like it's like the lowest IQ take to not understand the point of the video and be like, go fuck them. Get your incel audience.
And again, I'm like, well, she did. She married one, had a child.
Yeah. Had a child.
It's funny we bring this up. I was having a discussions in it. Who was it? Somebody posted about it. Oh, it was Celestium. And I had commented on her thing because Celestium said that Shoe, she was like, she is married and has a child, or she's married, are you, as in speaking towards CaseyTron. And then I said, I went down in her comments and was like, oh yeah, Casey is married, but she had some weird rushed marriage in Walmart to some weirdo guy. And somebody took that as me talking about Shoe on, like
Shoe on head?
dabbing on Shoe on head, being like her husband is weird. I'm like, I don't know her husband. Casey Tron's that talking about Casey Tron, bro.
Casey
so
Tron's married?
she is.
I'm shocked.
She is.
I'm
She's
shocked. I thought she was like married to weed, like a bag of weed.
right before the guy kind of looks like a bag. He looks like Shaggy, but more of a twink.
Oh boy.
But he she got weirdly married right before the lawsuit started up. And they announced it in a Walmart by the McDonald's.
How romantic. Ronald McDonald overseeing our wedding.
Yes, I agree.
Underneath the golden arches.
Amity and Nyaku, I'm just gonna call you Amity. He said Casey's husband is gay, and I agree. He just looks like you want to talk about an incel. He looks like a basement dwelling incel, like nerd. I don't know the guy personally. I can't speak on it, but he does look like a kind of twinky incel, like the guy you'd see in a basement type of dude, but on the opposite end where he doesn't hate women. It's the one where he puts women on way too high of a pedestal and like bows to their every whim. So
My chat, my little notification went off the same time you were talking, and I heard none of them. Can I read the books on Hassan's wall? I'm curious. I can't see them at all. They're blurry for me too.
he can't read them either. Don't worry.
He can't read them. Yeah, don't worry. He can't read them either. Yes. But yeah, Casey Tron's husband is a weird basement dwelling twink. Par for the course. Let me just Casey Tron husband. What in the heck? Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. She was posting pictures of them. He reminds me of a guy that I worked at McDonald's with, which is funny that you said that it was like Adam McDonald's near Walmart. Is this the guy that I used to work with at McDonald's?
Poor dude.
He was the guy. I actually told this story before. There was a guy that like, I don't know, just halfway through his shift thought it would be funny to crawl into the sink and give himself a shower in the back sink there. It was the guy that looks like this, which just makes it so much funnier. A worker, yeah.
Not like a random homeless guy?
No, a worker in his full uniform. He just crawled into the sink. And then, like, I just walked back there, and he was just cleaning himself. And I was like, Trevor, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what did I just walk in? And he just starts howling, laughing. I'm like, just get the fuck out of here. Like, I want to see you. But yeah, don't put a man on dishes.
That is.
I was joking about Pippa probably getting married in a Walmart, Donnie. Shit.
You know, that's funny. My pops actually has a story about that. He used to do dishwashing at like an ice cream / like diner type of place, and at the end of the night they would have leftover mashed potatoes because they had the like powdered mashed potatoes. So his friend would be cleaning dishes, and so he'd wad up some of the like powdered mashed potatoes and throw it as hard as he could at the stainless steel backwash and scare the shit out of his friend washing dishes.
That's fucked up.
I miss retail sometimes, man.
You miss. He's a Trevor. He looks like he eats crayons. Is his name Trevor?
I don't know about that. No, I said I miss retail, some like or the lower level working. Like I work in a decent place now with like older people, professional people, whatever. Like if I tried to do any kind of those like shenanigans, I would definitely get reprimanded. But like I remember working in retail and having so many shenanigan stories. So.
No, his name is Josh. His name was Josh. Someone in chat though said he's a Trevor.
He's a Trevor
and
type.
I thought Casey Tron's husband was somehow named Trevor too. In which case, I was like, this is not a coincidence anymore.
Your coworker just ended up marrying Casey Tron.
This is terrible.
Now he washes himself in her sink.
Is that problematic for me to say? Like, prove you care so much about these incels and their inability to get sex. Go fuck one. Oh, wait, you won't? Because you're just grifting to them? Like, you don't even want to get with them either. But you'll condemn other women for not wanting to fuck who you don't want to fuck? Oh.
What? That wasn't even the point of the video. Man, this bitch is whack. She is wiggity whack. Like, I can't. Where did you even get these ideas from?
People say you can't have a weed. People say you can't have a weed addiction.
Yeah, you really can't, man. Like these fine people just making their substances their whole life. Like it looks like she's ripped on the
Her
bong a couple times to get this sentence out.
her brain is
Look at
fried.
her. It's gone. It's gone. I don't understand. It's just a
Yeah.
bag of weed up there kicking around.
But
Who is she talking to? She's talking to Shoe on Head.
well, I think it was brought up because Hassan was trying to backtrack a little bit and be like, no, I obviously wasn't talking about every single gamer. I was talking about these people who live in their parents' basements and could never get sex, but they're fantasizing and talking about a game where you get to be like a father figure or something like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But she's like,
this
those
idea
people.
that every single person online is like that is like such a fallacy because like we now know that the internet's everywhere. It's been everywhere. It's in everyone's pockets. Most people have social media. It's inevitably like untrue that everyone is like that. Are some people like that? 100%. But I don't think it's the majority. I think the majority of people online are actually normal people. The crazy people just get more presence because they get passed around more. Because people be like, look how crazy this is. Get a load of this. You know what I mean? So people feel like that mindset is more prominent than it really is. Just crazy people
entirely
get a bigger platform.
People who can, I think it was said on a different video I was watching that it's just, the internet now is just who can farm the most attention, right? It doesn't matter if it's bad, good, whatever. Just if you can farm attention, you can make money and people will talk about you. Obviously, you'll get a community of people who agree with you, and then you'll get the people who don't agree with you, and you just farm that, like, again, Hassan and Assman. You just farm that until you get more money.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's just generally, like, the louder people, but the percentage of those types, it feels like less than 3%. But again, too, because, most people in my chat, if they're not married, they're planning to get married. Like, most people have kids. It's like, you're trying to have kids, you're married, like... It's just inevitably untrue. Like there are the odd people that don't get out. Like, I wouldn't even say that's most of my audience. And like one of the people who don't get out much, it's like they have medical problems so that they don't go out. Kind of makes sense. Like I think for the most part though, people aren't all incels. I'm so tired of incel being tossed around just like pick me, just like everything else. You're a PDF, you're, a grifter. Like they've lost all meaning because most times they're tossed at someone, it doesn't even describe them.
Yeah, and I can prove that most people, actually, almost everyone I've collabed with has discussed that where they're like, yeah, I really want a family and kids. Most men, I think, want a family and kids even more than some women nowadays.
Yeah, fucking incels, every single one of them.
And I guess
why don't they go fuck each other, based on Casey Tron's logic?
They were like they. How do I say this? Yeah, it's very difficult. Like incel does mean involuntary celibate. Yeah, it's not. It's they don't want to be. They don't want to be. They want to be having a white. Most of them don't even want to be like what people think they are. They are, which is they're just jealous because they're not getting any sex and stuff. They want to be like players who can have like 5 or 6 girlfriends. But it's like almost everyone I've talked to. I hope Spider said it publicly. Okay, but Spider wants a girlfriend. It's like. Spider wants a relationship. He wants a family. Irion wants one. It's difficult because of how feminism has changed the dynamics of society right now and how most women, like you were seeing in that video I posted in the stream watched for the Gerbert Johnson one, it's just that there's a lot more men than there are women. And also the women have a lot more power now, so they can decide to date up, whereas men have to date down, and there's just down in general.
Yeah, and like again, a good majority of women seem to have been completely poisoned with this mindset that like they're princesses and like everything needs to be handed to them, and like the man does everything, and you're just kind of there to be pretty. That seems to be what like a lot of women think their job is to be. They're like, I'm gonna be pretty, and you pay for everything, and your money's my money, and my money's my money.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I hate that mindset. I can't stand it. Like the lack of teamwork. Like that's the whole point is teamwork, not I'm better than you. It's the same leftist ideology, but like with women, instead of being like, I'm leftist, I'm better than you. They're like, I'm a woman, I'm better than you. Therefore I get this, 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 and this. And you have to do that, that, and that. And I hate it.
Yeah.
And I disagree with it, but it's been pushed to girls. They've been like, and they look around and they see all these OnlyFans models getting all this money, and people follow it. It's like literally being tempted by the devil. Like, look at this. Don't you want these material goods? You just have to sell your body and your soul. And look at all the things you can have.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of people subscribe to that, sadly.
I think it's also that it's weird to me personally, where it's like a lot of women had complained for a long time, where they're like, "Oh well, I can even put this out there," because I've talked to my moms about it. Where it's like I bring up the Bible verse where it says like wives, submit yourselves to your husbands, blah blah blah, all this other stuff, and I'm like, and she's like, "Well, what do you want me to do? Just be a slave?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want you to be that." It's like you work together and you guys have different roles, and there's that people are usually better at. And and the issue there to me is that it's like women in the past, I guess, got brainwashed, or maybe some of them were being treated kind of like improperly by their husbands as like more as labor at the house, like everything at the house. So they were like, "Oh, I feel like a slave or something." But now they're turning it around on men and basically, well, I can do whatever I want, and you need to handle all the responsibility. I don't have to take anything. It's like, why would, if you felt like you were being treated like that in the past, or women were being treated like that in the past, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Especially a man you're supposed to love. Why would you want?
The disturbing thing I see from a lot of women, and we went over that post the other week where like someone was deconstructing how like no man ever wants to have a child because men don't have emotions for children until it's their own child. Like they're completely shut off from loving children until they have their own children, and then they're only locked on them. The post that made men seem like absolute retards smashing rocks. The sad thing is there are a lot of women who have that mentality that like men don't have emotions, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine." Like, you know what I mean? Because like it doesn't emotionally hurt them the same way it hurts me. But that's like untrue as well. There's like this idea that men don't have feelings just because they feel differently or express them differently. You know?
Yes.
And it was kind of sad that she was just like, any man who likes a kid and it's not theirs, they're a PDF. Like, it's like, this is what's wrong. Everyone
so
keeps
odd.
tossing this word around. Like, stop it.
It's they act like I wasn't like, they act like your uncle or your brother or somebody like that wasn't there to take care of you sometimes, you know, when your parents weren't available, or a teacher or something like that. Like I think I brought this up with Spider or Kai, maybe it was Dildo Shaggins, I don't know. But I was like, bro, there's kids at my church, obviously in the kids program, and it's like, I'm not in the kids program, I'm on security, and they're not my kids, but I would take a bullet for any of those kids. I don't even really know them that well. I just know that they are kids in my church, and it is my responsibility to protect them.
Yeah. No, and again, too, like, the thing is, it's like, most adults are normal. Like, PDFs are, like, a lower percentage of the population. Like, people that, like, have their fucking brains all fucked up. Most people, like, kids are just fun to interact with. Like, I hate the idea, like, it must be so difficult to be a man when people have that mentality, because it's like, you can't even act in public. Like, kids sometimes in the grocery store, like, they seek interaction with people as they're being pushed around by their family. And, like, I generally give into the interaction because it's fun. Kids are fun. And, like, what, men aren't allowed to do that because now you're a PDF? Like, that's insanity. Like, some kids just, and now, too, like, you're creating a society where kids are shut off from people because they're learning that if they interact or try to act with people in public in, like, silly situations, that they're going to be ignored, you know, because like they're going to try and interact with you and you're going to look away because you don't want to be a PDF. And now kids are like, oh, men are jackasses. And it's kind of being ingrained in like young kids. And like, it's kind of weird because I just, like you, I just remember being around adults in my life and like they're good people. Like, I don't remember ever feeling weird around anyone, like, not like, you know, like down the street, different parents and things like that. Like sometimes just the dads were home. Like, they weren't being weird, and clearly I wasn't their child, but they still cared about me. Like, the whole thing's kind of fucked up. Thing's gone fucked up.
It's very, and I think that's also something that's going to be pushing more men away or more men into like isolation because they feel like it's that whole thing where it's like, you know, I've said to people like you do, like to men who aren't dating or who have trouble dating, that's what I want my main channel to be, is helping out like single young guys, because I was there for a long time. But that's what it's very difficult to tell them, like, hey, you got to get out there and talk to more people and talk to more women and stuff like that. Just like general interaction, not even trying to get a number or like a date or anything like that necessarily, but just like learning how to talk to people. It's hard to tell them that because they are all worried with good reason that if they just go approach a woman in public, they're going to get like allegations of being a creep or a weirdo, or even like just false allegations of something even legally binding. So it's like very difficult for men, and you're just going to keep isolating them more into their homes, into spaces, you know.
Yeah, because they're being told that they're like not allowed and that you're a creep if you do. Like it's just so wrong. Anxiety with the 2. Nainus' dad has an entire anime backstory. Save him. Thank you for the 2. Alejandro Trombone with a 5. That guy acts like a mangina. He's got a mangina. Hassan, he does.
I think old Greg's better than Hassan.
Oh yeah, but Hassan has a mangina. You can tell because he gets so pissy. You know, that's what's going on. But anything else you'd like to say before we wind down this night? I don't want to have you past your deadline here. I want you to have your day with the Duchess.
I did send you one thing, but I think it is important, and I want to cover it Monday, that we actually not cover what I sent you. What I sent you is just a little throwaway thing anyways. It's like a chick complaining that her EBT doesn't work on chips and snacks and stuff like that.
I've seen this. I think this is fake.
I think it's
she's
fake
hamming it up.
Yeah.
I think she's hamming it up for the camera, but the thing is, people think like this.
Yeah. But
I know she's acting out what we've seen people complain about in text.
My only point on this one was that I said that, bruh, if I was getting free ingredients, like free like $100, $300 worth of ingredients in food, I would be so happy. Like that's so much money I could save.
Oh yeah, because like I make things from scratch, and like things like butter and flour and sugar, like all those things still add up. Like when you make soup, it's nice to have veggies and carrots and like all these types of things. Like I never had all this different stuff in my fridge growing up. Like we had onions all the time and carrots, like I guess potatoes, but like you know what I mean? Like being able to go to the grocery store and get all the ingredients you want is in itself like such a fucking privilege. And it's like you're handing that privilege to people, and it's like there are people, again, I do think this is an act up thing, but I know people have been complaining about, there was a big pushback trying to get keeping soda on EBT. Like, you don't fucking need soda. It's literally going to cost us more in taxpayer dollars when everyone becomes diabetic and like needs healthcare because they're like chugging soda like it's water.
Not to mention,
am I still going to be on the Archcast later? Yes.
Not to mention, it's like I think you have to work for your if we're giving you free food, you should have to work for it. You don't get because I also saw Gundo posted that thing. Rotisserie chicken might be allowed on Snap now. And I'm like, no, just give them raw chicken breasts. They have to cook, like at least make them work a little bit for it. Come on now.
I'm kind of like in between on that one because like the rotisserie chicken tends to be pretty cheap. It's cheaper than the whole chicken often. And that's because of just the way stores work is like it's an item, a ticket item used to pull people into the store often. So that's why you'll have like a rotisserie chicken for $6.99, $7.99, even though they're like $10 for a raw whole one.
My point is less of the price and it's more of the like if I'm giving money to someone to get food, so to speak, like, or if the government's forcing me to give my money in taxes, people who need to get food, I would rather them. I like, for me, it's you don't work, you don't eat. Man who doesn't work doesn't eat. So it's like I would rather them have to cook the food just because I'm like, okay, well at least some work. But I understand it's different too. I should specify. I'm not talking about like disabled people. I'm talking about like.
Well, that's the thing too, because like to me, yeah, some people on Snap are inevitably on Snap because they are disabled, and I wouldn't hold them away from getting cooked food. I would rather them get rotisserie chickens than sweets and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
I can't be against it. And again, too, like I don't know, like it's not like gonna make or break the bank, and it's still inevitably healthy. I don't know. I just can't be against it, but I can understand if some people are. It's not like the end of the world.
Yeah, I think the more so on the disabled side, I think that just goes back to auditing thing where it's just we need outside, like non-government, outside, unbiased as possible auditors on this stuff to be like, oh, you're disabled. Okay, yeah, you get these things that are going to be easy to make. Oh, you just have 10 kids and you're just living off of welfare, even though you're a perfectly healthy, perfect person who could get a job. Okay, you get bare minimum.
Yeah, there could be different
ingredients.
levels.
Yeah.
Like, you got like the red snap card, the green or the blue. You could have different colors or something like that and segregate the peoples. Yeah, because like it's hard.
She's in favor of segregation, confirmed, chat.
In segregation, yeah. Oh, like last night I was playing Diablo with my husband, and like there's champions that are like they're gonna be colors, right? They're like dark blue and green, like the champion enemies colorful. And I'm like, I'm killing the colored ones. And he was like, you can't say that. And I was like, but they're objectively colored.
They're red, they're blue, they're green.
They're blue, they're green, and then he's just like, "You're racist." And he's like, because like I got called a racist the other day from I was a bigot. I was a racist because of when Mike from PA called me out on that one post, and a bunch of people came in calling me a racist.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was like, it's over. It's over for me. But anyways,
the only
snap tearing. Oh no.
The only other thing I had, which I was gonna say, unless you want to use it for Monday, because it is a kind of a big continuing story, is that whole morgue pie thing. Now she has 2 human pets on stream.
I saw that too. Part of me, like, the thing is, the reason why she's got 2 now is because she knows it's pissing people off. And that's half the reason I didn't even bring that up today yet. Because, like, do you really want to give her the attention she so clearly craves?
True.
Because now she's doubling down on it. Because people tried to be like, this is bullshit, it's against TOS. And now she's just trying to rub it in people's faces. Kind of pisses me off.
True.
It pisses me off how cocky she is, but at the same time, it is a good story.
That is the inevitable issue with covering this kind of stuff or being this kind of like. That's why I do my best to not be a commentary channel, as far as like what a lot of people cover commentary wise, like the whole like the Tom Turkey Tom thing for a minute, or like again, I try to just give my opinion once and then just leave it at that. I don't try and deep dive into it, part of the commentary ever. But yeah, it is. You are right. It is kind of, it's the same thing as the Hassan Asmongold thing. It's just the one person makes money off the attention, and then the other person makes money off of reacting to that person, and it's just an unending cycle. So it's like the only way to really end it is to stop reacting, but also at the same time, I don't think we're gonna do that by not reacting to it on our channels, and I don't think anybody in our chat is gonna her chat and be like, "Ooh, I get to watch more pie and goon." Ha ha ha.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, the one and done, right, Jojo Snoop Lion? The one and done.
Maybe some of them went and did that on May 1st, because
the burst. It's time to burst.
I hope they didn't. I will, in my brain, ban them if I can't in your. I will act like
no one gets banned. No one gets banned in this chat, which is just the way I run things. And that was also something I already got hate for. Someone told me, like, oh, what are you doing? Running your chat like DSP, banning everyone? I'm like, no, complete opposite. Nobody gets banned. Even people who come in and say the most heinous shit. I just let them do it. But, yeah.
Amity, if you've never heard of Morgue Pie, you don't need to. Also, Alex MQZ said it was nice of you to slum it with Dutch Matrix today. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's got, smaller numbers than me, and numbers are everything. So, I just chose to slum it with him. Everyone, it's like, what are we, China? We're handing out social credit scores. You can't hang out with people if their numbers are slightly different on a fucking social media platform. The quartering is on some good shit.
Like I said, man. I just work here, guys. It's not even, she's not even slumming it with me. I just work.
He just lives in the computer. He's not even real. It's just another AI.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
But no, yeah, it is true though. Like you, I think the only thing I can take from the Morgue Pie situation is one, which this is something everybody said, including Gundo, which is just, what the fuck? I thought you were a gaming website. There's 13-year-olds on here. Can you do something about it? No. Okay, thanks, Dan. And then 2 is that she's just gonna push the Now that she's been given the green light, essentially, she's just gonna push the limit again until she gets another ban, and then she's gonna roll it back to the line and just stay there.
Yep. Yep. I agree. Before we go, I just want to make sure that I thank Welder Zach and DFW Dwegholm, who both gave me subs on Kick that I did not notice because I ended up being the animal. Welder Zach, who also celebrates their 3-month subscription on Kick. Thank you for being a
Good
big
job, Welders. If he's a real welder, that's a very based job. Good job.
He is. He is a welder. He's not a phony. He's not a liar. All right. He tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. He also gave out a sub on Twitch. Thank you, Welder Zach. And don't forget, in the YouTube description, there's all of Dutch Matrix's links, including his Doom Trooper link where he plays video games. Yeah, I guess that got pasted twice somehow. I guess it's very important. I don't know why I did that. Look, don't worry about it.
I mean, that's
it's
where
there
I'm
twice.
active
His
right
X
now.
is there. He's got his Kick, his YouTube. Go follow him places.
Thank you.
I guess I didn't put the Kick there. How did I miss
That's
that?
fine.
I put the YouTube twice and the Kick none times. None
The
amount
learning
of times.
process. It wouldn't be a Nyena stream without some scuff, right, guys?
Gotta have a little bit of scuff. A little bit of scuff. Well, thank you for being here. This was my first ever collab. And there'll be more. Spider Bro, I know you want a collab. You'll be next, motherfucker. And then I'll be going through my list even more. I'm gonna try and do these at least like every few weeks, if not every week and or every other week.
Oh shoot!
But yeah,
damn, she's
I don't know. Be
serious,
like,
guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I made a Google form where I said sign up. And now
Streamer.
I finally have time to go through it properly. I was I was upfront with it. I said this is a list for later, but I was just preparing myself for when my dad's house sold and I had time.
Yeah, I understand.
So, yeah.
And yeah, anytime you want me on, I'm down. And if you need any other assistance or help or whatever, I'm totally down to help. Same as what you do. If I can, obviously during the week but even
employed.
Yeah, if there's anything, me and Mr. J.
I don't do anything with Gundo anymore. I've set him free.
Oh yeah.
He said go
Doing
spread
good.
your wings. Spread your wings. It's it's not too bad to like get into a yap. It's getting into the groove of being able to yap is, you know.
If I may make a suggestion, I know people can do multiple, and I think I've done a 3-people collab with Spider and Kyrian, but my personal suggestion is keep it to 2. Anything more than 4 gets kind of too many people talking at once.
Yeah, it's hard to, unless you have like a good rapport. You could definitely work your way up there. Like I think Friday Night Tights is pretty well done, but even then sometimes I find I'm not hearing enough from certain people.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Unless you have that good chemistry like the Poggers pals do, me, Spider, Pixel, and Dirt. But for some reason we all just work so well together. I don't know why. Bounce off of each other and not talk over.
Well, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, thank you. And if you ever want me on again, please feel free. And if you want to come jump down into some hell divers, let me know.
Slum it. I was fun on Gundo's channel. It's okay. I'll be back once in a while, but it is his channel. I want him to survive and thrive and cater to his audience.
Well, see, now he can not bring you up on an assistant mode. Bring you up on a just collaborator.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So I'm winding down the night. That's it. That's all, punks. Say goodbye to your little Dutch Matrix.
See you in chat, guys. You know where I'll be.
Bye-bye.
Elam's half-botched circumcision. I'm watching you.
Oh, my God. Now you've been muted in my stream, and that's it. That's it. That's all. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, and let's do this again. I'm sure at one point I'll get back.